Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is a story about what if Naruto has rinnegan saiyan in Dragon Ball. Before I start, please support for more amazing content and do consider subscribing to my channel and share this video with your friends. This is written by Shisui Uchiha-Uzumaki and link in the description and support writer. Let's start the video. Disclaimer. I do not own the rights to Naruto or DBZ. Today we find young child named Uzumaki Naruto age 7. He had short black hair that spiked up. He had on orange trousers and a green t-shirt on. At this moment we find him walking the streets on the Hidden Leaf village. He is usually alone as everyone ignores him. He didn't have friends either. Other children parents would force their kids to never talk or play with him. All because of what happened 7 years ago on his birthday. He was born the day the Kyuubi had attacked the village and a lot of people lost close ones or friends. And they all blamed Naruto. It couldn't be helped. Naruto was just a kid. He didn't understand what was going on. He wished he did. He wished he knew why everyone hated him. He also wished why he had a tail and everyone else didn't. Naruto thought as he continued walking and a brown tail unfurled from around his waist and swayed side to side. Inside Naruto's mind. A man sitting on a rock looks up. He has been inside Naruto ever since he was born. He had blackish-brownish hair that spiked up. He wore a blue suit with an orange undershirt. He had 2 earrings on as well. The man stood up. He was tall, around 6'1". And he was lean but built as well. Around him was a dark corridor that was flooded ankle-high in water. Seems like it's finally time to introduce myself, the man said, as on the outside Naruto made it to his house and laid in bed. The man concentrated and at the same time was able to pull Naruto inside his mindscape. Naruto suddenly appeared somewhere he never seen before. Where am I? This doesn't look like my room. Naruto asked himself. Naruto was confused as he thought someone had kidnapped him and dumped him in a sewer. You are in your mind, someone replied, which causes Naruto to jump as he wasn't expecting someone to be there with him. He turns around and he sees a man standing on a tall rock with a smirk. Who are you and why am I here? Naruto asks. The man drops his smirk and jumps down from the rock. You are here because it's finally time we met, the man says. Naruto listened, but as he listened closely it sounded like 2 people are talking at the same time. My name is Vegito. I am a fused warrior here to train you, the man now known as Vegito says. Train me? How can I know I can trust you? Naruto asks back. Vegito didn't say anything but smirks as he let his Kai burst out and send Naruto flying back. Naruto lands on the water and looks back. The man before him was glowing and his hair changed to blonde and his eyes were now teal. You Naruto are a Saiyan, which is why you have a tail. This power I show you now. You can obtain and you'll be strong enough to take on anyone, Vegito says. The what? What does that mean? Naruto asks. I'll explain everything to you later. But I give you a brief lesson. Saiyans are a warrior race that are made for combat. As we fight we get stronger and after a near-death experience our power multiples, Vegito says. Now Naruto, before I train you, tell me, what do you fight for? Vegito asks. Naruto day in silence as flashbacks of all the attacks from the villagers and them ignoring him. Truly he would want payback. But that isn't justice. I want to protect my home. I want to become the strongest ninja ever and become Hokage, Naruto replied back. Vegito smiled. This is the exact answer he was looking for. Alright, I'll train you. If you would have said for vengeance I would have forced you out never to return. But seeing as you are a kind child I knew you'd never pick that. But be ready cause next year when you're older. I will train you. And it won't be easy, Vegito told Naruto. Vegito-san, you said you are a fused warrior, but what does that mean? Naruto wanted to ask this question since he first heard Vegito say that. You see the earrings I'm wearing? Vegito responded with a question. Naruto shook his head yes. Well, originally I was 2 people who became one. Their names were Goku or Kakarot, his Saiyan name. And the other was Vegeta, the Prince of Saiyans. These earrings have special abilities that when both fighters put one earring on an opposite ear they would fuse together and poof, out comes Vegito, Vegito says. It took a while of explaining, but Naruto finally grasped all of that. I have another question. What was that thing when your hair and eyes changed colors? Naruto asked. That is my transformation called Super Saiyan. There are many others but don't worry about that. Right now you can't transform so don't think too much about it, Vegito replies. Okay, I have more questions, Naruto says, getting hyped from everything he was learning. In due time young Naruto, but for now you must sleep, you're still a child of course, Vegito says as he raises his right arm at Naruto. What are you? Naruto starts but was interrupted. Hi, Vegito shouts as he forces Naruto out of his mindscape. Vegito lowers his arm and turned around and hopped back on his rock and sat lotus style. Thank God that's over. He was starting to ask too many questions, Vegito says out loud to himself. He closed his eyes thinking about Naruto's parents. You guys would be glad to see how much your young boy has grown. Vegito closes his eyes as he thought back to that day they died. Flashback 7 years ago. I'm honey, one more push and our boy Naruto will be out, a man says. This man was none other than Minato. Namek is the father of Naruto. He had blonde hair and blue eyes. He was the fourth Hokage of the Hidden Leaf Village. He was currently talking to his wife, who at the time was giving birth to baby Naruto. She was a redhead. The only one in the village. Which earned her the nickname. You don't know the pain I'm going through right now. So shut the hell up, she shouts as she tries to push her baby out. I see the heady is almost out, a nurse says. They were all tired. They were in a hidden building with seals around and guards to keep people out. The reason why is because Kushina houses the Kyuubi. And for females the seals that locked away the demon was weaker during child's birth. You did it. He's out, the nurse said as she held the baby. He was so quiet, usually a baby cries when they come out. But he did not. The nurse walked to the happy couple to show them their beautiful baby boy. She gently handed him to Kushina and walked away. Kushina held him and started to cry. He is so beautiful. Minato, he looks just like you, she says as tears came down her face. Baby Naruto has blonde hair and 3 whisker marks on both of his cheeks. Minato couldn't help but agree. He was happy he had a son. You're right Kushina, he is beautiful. The nurse came back and took Naruto so she could clean him up. Minato lay next to Kushina and held her as she was exhausted from giving birth. And he was exhausted from keeping the Kyuubi at bay. Step away from the Nine Tails fourth Hokage, they heard and looked up to see the nurse dead and a masked man holding their son. Chapter 1 completed. Chapter 2. We find our young Naruto finishing up his training. Well Vegito-sensei, I'm done training, what should I do now? Naruto said inside his head as he started to walk out of the training grounds. Why don't you go home and on the way finally tell you how your parents died and how I ended up here, okay? The now introduced Vegito said. Alright, Naruto said as he was walking home. It all started 5 years ago, the day of your birthday, Vegito said as he started his story. Flashback 5 years ago. Get ready Minato, I'm coming for you, Madara said as he dashed at the fourth Hokage. Meanwhile, far away with a green dragon and a tall man with black spiky hair was talking. Goku, it seems like your help is needed again, the green dragon said. The black-haired guy looked down in deep thought. Are you sure they are ready for my return, Shenron? I mean, there aren't really possible foes that could give me a good thrill in battle, Goku said to dragon now named Shenron. Yes, it is time, but before you go you will have to fuse with your friend Vegeta and then you must teach a special person everything you guys know, Shenron said to Goku. And no Goku, I don't mean the fusion dance, I'm talking about the Patura earrings. He continued on. But why, I don't think this is called for. Goku said to Shenron, and I don't think Vegeta would like this one bit. Well, if you think that, let's ask him yourself, Shenron said as his eyes glowed bright yellow before Vegeta appeared out of thin air. Now Vegeta, how do you feel about fusing with Goku and training a young kid? Shenron asked the new spiked-haired warrior. I'm fine with it as long as it get me out of Mlif, he said to the huge dragon. Okay then, it's settled, he said, and his eyes glowed bright yellow again and, before anyone could say anything, an earring appeared on Goku's ear and another appeared on Vegeta's ear. They then came together and a bright light flashed everywhere, and when it died down, Goku and Vegeta was gone and replaced by a spiked-haired warrior wearing a blue suit with orange undershirt. Now listen here Vegito, this is what I'm going to do at this moment. A demon known as the nine-tailed fox is getting sealed in a little boy and his name is Uzumaki Naruto. I'm going to place you guys in the seal and you must suppress the demon with your Kai. Shenron stopped to see if they was having trouble keeping up and saw they was inconscient. Now when Naruto come to age you will train him to be a Saiyan. Now I know he isn't a Saiyan, but I will turn him into one. Shenron was going to conscience until. What? Vegito asked questioningly. How are you going to turn him into a Saiyan, they asked. I'm Shenron the great dragon, I do as I want, he said, causing the fused warrior to sweat drop. Now also I will let you guys keep all your transformations Super Saiyan 1 2 3 4 God, but in blocking Super Saiyan God Blue, you guys will be able to unlock it, but I want to make you guys work for it. The way to unlock it is simple, follow your heart, will it open again, that's all I'm telling you guys. Now it's on you guys to train young Naruto to become a Super Saiyan and its other level. But let's go, his father has just finished up sealing the demon, Shenron said as prepared to leave. They disappeared and appeared at a new place they never seen before. This is the village hidden in the leaves, young Naruto is over there, Shenron said as they turned to look at a blonde-hair baby with markings on his stomach. This the kid, he don't look like much, Vegito said as he started the sealing on his stomach. Now he don't look like much, but that's expected since he is a baby, Shenron replied to Vegito comment. Then once again Shenron eyes glowed yellow and Naruto started to glow, and when it is over a tail spurted out of Naruto and his hair turned black. There he is now a Saiyan. It was really easy, since surprisingly, he already had Saiyan blood, not much, but it made my job easier, so I'm not complaining. Shenron looked at the boy, then at Vegito. Are you guy ready? Also one more thing, train him well. I fear powerful foes are coming, and he will be then one to stop TC's new enemies. And I forgot one thing, he needs a fusion buddy, don't he? So just to let you guys know, when you train him everything he knows at the age of 6, your fusion will stop and Vegeta will be sent to another kid named Uchiha Sasuke. Where you Vegeta will train him since he is too also a Saiyan like Naruto. You guys will stay in these kid until they can easily beat Vegito without fusing together in a 1 versus 1 battle, and when they are ready give them your earrings where I modified them that in a 7 years they can unfuse when they take them off, Shenron said, then his eyes glowed and Vegito was gone. He looked at Naruto and saw his hair flashed blonde before it turned black again. Just then he tuned into a Super Saiyan and back again. He has the ability to become the strongest person alive. I wish you well Goku, and you too Vegeta, Shenron thought as he flew into the sky and disappeared into the night. Flashback ends. Wow, is that really what happened? Is this why I have a tail, and who is this kid named Sasuke? Naruto said, asking a bunch of questions. Which made Vegito so interrupted how the kid was asking a lot of questions. Yes, this is what happened. I'm here to train you, and thanks to learning the Kage Bushin you are easily Majin Buu level, but the fat one not Kid Buu. And we have no idea who this Sasuke is, but in a week Vegeta will find out after you turn 6, Vegito replied to the questions as best he could. And when Sasuke is up to par with you we will take you to this special place where you can train. But that's like 2 years from now, so don't worry about it. And tomorrow let's review everything you know, okay? Vegito said to Naruto as he was starting to fall asleep. Vegito stood there watching the boy sleep. You are a train monster Naruto, you already getting close to my power level, and at this age, it's a good thing I taught you to hide your power level or ever ninja in this village would be on you, Vegito thought, and he turned around and looked at this giant gate with a paper on it that says seal on it. I wonder if the 9 tails and Naruto would combine power, how strong will he be? He would be on a whole new level, but I doubt the 9 tail will try to work with Naruto, Vegito thought to himself. Next morning. We find Naruto at a training ground. Okay Naruto, show me what you got, Vegito said, and Naruto got into a fighting stance and did the sign for the all-time famous jutsu. Kage Bushin no Jutsu, Naruto yelled, and 6 clones popped into existence. They got into fighting stances and 3 clones launched at Naruto. He blocked a punch sent by 1 clone and had to quickly block a lick from another clone. 1 clone appeared above Naruto with a downward punch that Naruto blocked. The 3 clones that stayed behind it was launching a Kai attack, 1 clone was firing a Kamehameha blast, another was charging a final flash, and the last clone was preparing a new move Naruto invented called the Spirit Flash. One day after Vegito showed Naruto the Spirit Bomb and decided to mix it with the final flash. He gathered energy like the Spirit Bomb, but instead of throwing it, he brought his arms down into a final flash position and charged his Kai into the attack, and it launched forward a beam of Kai. It was a destructive move, and Naruto was proud to have his own move. When the clones fighting Naruto realized it was time in Naruto's surprise, they jumped out the way as the other clones fired their attack that combined into one and rushed at Naruto. Naruto just stood there, then with his right hand prepared a Kamehameha and in his left a Gallic gun and combined them to fire off a Kamehameha gun at the 3 beams rushing at him. It was a struggle. Naruto knew he won't win. So he stopped his attack and jumped out the way as the beams passed him and flew into the sky out the atmosphere. Was you guys trying to kill me or something, or is the author crazy enough to have me pull a stunt off like this? Naruto asked the clones. They just looked at him and popped out of existence. Naruto, that's enough, seen everything we need to, and we are proud to say you are coming a long way, Vegito said with a smirk on his face. Now Naruto, you have the rest of the day off to do whatever, he said, which made Naruto sadden and realized he will have to walk around the village. As Naruto was walking around the village, people was giving him hateful glares and some was pulling their child to the other side of the street and left an open walkway for Naruto to walk through. He stopped at a store. He was hungry, but the owner kicked him out saying, "Get out my store, you dumb demon, we don't need you poisoning our food." He kicked Naruto out the store. He walked and walked until he reached a small hut. He looked at the sign that said Ichiraku Ramen on it. He walked in and then manager walked over and asked, "What can I get you, little boy, and where are your parents?" he asked as he looked around for the little boy parents. "I don't have parents, they died. I am an orphan that have no money to feed himself," Naruto told him. "No parents, poor boy, well you are welcome here whenever, free meal on me, just come and ask, okay," he said to Naruto, and Naruto shook his head. "Yes, my name is Ichiraku and I own this shop, we make ramen, all kinds of ramen." "What kind would you like to have today?" he asked Naruto. "I'll take chicken please," Naruto told Ichiraku and told Naruto to sit, and a few minutes later came back with a steaming bowl of ramen. Chapter 3. Time skip 2 years. We find a new black-haired kid sporting a blue shirt with a red and white fan on the back. Well Sasuke, it looks like you are ready to meet your new partner, Vegeta, the now unfused warrior said to the child named Sasuke. HN, replied Sasuke in an emo way that made us love Sasuke since the original Naruto series. Now Sasuke, what did I tell you about that? I know your brother killed off your clan, but going down the path you are will not help anything, Vegeta said. I know Vegeta-sensei, it's just hard to get over it, let's go, I wanna finally meet this Naruto character, Sasuke replied to his 2-year sensei. Hold on Sasuke, I can't stay and take you to him. When you get home there will be a box, and inside this box will be an earring and another item called a scouter, it will lead you to your partner. I warn you, do not put the earring on, or there is a possibility Naruto might have his on, and you guys will fuse. We do not want that right now, Vegeta told the 8-year-old boy. Do not fret Sasuke, you are a Saiyan warrior race, we do not show our emotions, we don't cry, harden up boy, we will meet again for you and Naruto new training, okay Vegeta said as Sasuke shook his head in reply. Goodbye for now Sasuke, Vegeta said as he disappeared. And just like that Sasuke was by himself, no Vegeta in his brain, telling him what to do. And Sasuke started his walk home to find his new gift from his sensei Vegeta. Sasuke made it to the Uchiha compound. He walked the empty streets that used to be full of characters but not anymore since his brother went rogue and killed everyone, besides finally made it to his home, and when he walked into his living area, he found a medium-sized box in the middle of the room. Sasuke walked to it with curious, wondering how big was the earring. He opened the box to see some new sets of cloths. These sets of clothes looked like Vegeta fighting cloths, but instead of the grey ones they was dark blue, and the Saiyan armor had the Uchiha fan on the back. Wow, Vegeta-sensei left these for me, Sasuke said as he started to tear up only to wipe the tears away, and he looked in the box to see one earring, what was yellow. He picked the earring up only for it to vibrate. Sasuke then saw the scouter and put it on. Dang it Vegeta-sensei, you didn't teach me how to use this thing, Sasuke said, trying to figure out how to work the scouter. He pushed a button on the side and it came to life. He saw a whole bunch of things, but mainly power levels. The strongest power level he found was huge, he couldn't believe it. No, it's not possible, it's over 9,000. Sasuke yelled for some reason, he had no clue why. He then proceeded to follow where the scouter was leading him. With Naruto. Vegeta finally was back inside Naruto head. Hey Vegeta, aren't you supposed to come back when they are strong enough to take on Vegito? A orange wearing man asked Vegeta. Well Kakarot, I decided to come back early because in 2 days we will be out of here teaching them in our special area that Shenron told me was just modified so people can last longer than 3 days in it. Vegeta said while folding his arms and keeping his eyes closed. When is this Sasuke coming? Naruto asked in excitement. He will be here soon, should he? About another 5 minutes give or take, Vegeta said without opening his eyes. What Naruto and Goku didn't know was Vegeta was in deep thought. Why is Shenron changing everything? Do he really believe so much in these two brats to defend this planet? He also said me and Goku will be free when these brats on par with us, but he said we cannot participate in the fights as only wants us to get in this when need to, but if need be, we won't be able to do anything without Super Saiyan God. Dang it. Shenron, what are you thinking right now? If need be we might have to do another fusion with the fusion dance Vegito and Sasuke or whatever stupid name they come up with. I don't like where any of this is going, not at all, Vegeta said to himself. Vegeta, do you hear me? I said. Sasuke is finally here, we can finally go to the secret place, Goku said to Vegeta, waking him from his thoughts. Well, let's get going then, Vegeta replied as Naruto was introducing himself to Sasuke. Hi, my name is Uzumaki. Naruto said, first reaching his hand out with a smile. Hello, I'm Uchiha Sasuke, Sasuke replied also with a smile, shaking Naruto's hand. Well, let's go to the secret place they was telling us so much about, Naruto said as he started walking north and Sasuke followed him. -2 days later. Naruto and Sasuke found what looked to be a really tall pole. This is the place, all you have to do is fly up, Goku said, which caused Naruto to think. Then he paused. If we flied here we could have gotten here faster, Naruto said, which caused all them to think, why didn't I think of that? Naruto looked up and started to fly to the top, leaving behind Sasuke, who quickly realized what's going on, flew after Naruto. When they finally reached the top they was at what looked like an abandoned building. Walk inside, you guys, hurry up, geez, you are wasting precious daylight, Vegeta said, rushing them to get inside. And make sure you close the door behind you, Vegeta said. Naruto and Sasuke walked inside the building, making sure to close the door behind them. When they turned around it was an empty place and they started to walk out, and when they took that last step down the short steps they quickly fell to the ground, which caused Goku and Vegeta to room got dark and flashes of light happened and a dragon appeared out of nowhere. My name is Shenron the Great Dragon and no need for introductions, I already know you Uzumaki, Naruto and Uchiha Sasuke. I sent Vegeta and Goku to train you because I fear new threats are coming to Earth that you guys will need to face or they might destroy the planet. There is one old enemy Goku and Vegeta know very well, but I'll talk about him later. Speaking of Goku and Vegeta, Shenron's eyes glowed and Vegito appeared with new sets of earrings. Here you will train them in hand-to-hand combat and their Super Saiyan transformation, Shenron said to Vegito. Now coming back to this foe, I believe Broly might be coming back. He lays dormant somewhere I can't figure out and he coming back with vengeance stronger than he once was, said Shenron as Vegito was really surprised. What do you mean Broly coming back, the Super Saiyan on every type of steroids? Vegito said, no, realizing how bad the situation is. Excuse me, what is a Super Saiyan and who is this Broly guy? Naruto said in curiosity. Vegito looked towards Naruto and Sasuke, realizing they had to explain a lot. But first, snack break. This author is really hungry. I'm going to play a song for you guys, I'll be right back. Hey there Delilah by Plain White Tea. Hey there Delilah. What's it like in New York City? I'm 1,000 miles away. But girl, tonight you look so pretty. Yes you do. Times Square can't shine as bright as you. I swear it's true. Hey there Delilah. Don't you worry about the distance. I'm right there if you get lonely. Give this song another listen. Close your eyes. Listen to my voice, it's my disguise. I'm by your side. Oh, it's what you do to me. 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 What you do to me. Hey there Delilah. I know times are getting hard. But just believe me, girl. Someday I'll pay the bills with this guitar. We'll have it good. We'll have the life we knew we would. My word is good. Hey there Delilah. I've got so much left to say. If every simple song I wrote to you would take your breath away, I'd write it all. Even more in love with me you'd fall. We'd have it all. Oh, it's what you do to me. 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 8,000 miles seems pretty far. But they've got planes and trains and cars. I'd walk to you if I had no other way. Our friends would all make fun of us. And we'll just laugh along because we know that none of them have felt this way. Delilah, I can promise you that by the time we get through, the world will never ever be the same. And you're to blame. Hey there Delilah. You be good and don't you miss me. 2 more years and you'll be done with school. And I'll be making history like I do. You'll know it's all because of you. We can do whatever we want to. Hey there Delilah, here's to you. This one's for you. Oh, it's what you do to me. 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 What you do to me. Alright, continue the story. Vegito looked at Naruto and Sasuke. A Super Saiyan is a transformation that is achieved by an extreme amount of anger. There are a lot more levels of Super Saiyan from to where you have to experience more hate than before to get the first form. And the third and fourth one is more complicated. The third one I believe only a pure heart Saiyan can achieve, where you power up to your max and continue to power P past your limits. And Super Saiyan 4 is achieved when you transform into a golden grade ape and you regain your conscious control over the form, and after that you have yourself a Super Saiyan 4 where you can transform into without the need to G into a grade ape. Anime Vegito said to the wide eyes of Naruto and Sasuke. And Broly, he is a Saiyan like us, but not a normal Saiyan, he is a legendary Super Saiyan. Unlike us, he is consumed by hate. And he have hate for Goku and wants to destroy him. But the scary thing is he can transform like us, but he have a unique transformation called Legendary Super Saiyan. It's where he is at his most craziness and most powerful. I bet if we never met Broly, he could have reached other forms of that transformation, but since it's been a while I'm sure he already did, Vegito said, closing his eyes and leaning his head down. But that being said, you must start their training as soon as possible. Vegito, make them strong to the point they could be considered a god, and then later show them how to obtain Super Saiyan God, where they can truly be gods, Shenron said to the fused warriors. And like that, Shenron said his goodbyes and he was gone. After Shenron left, Vegito right away started the two Saiyans training. Meanwhile in Konoha, Hiruzen was in his office doing the things that makes cages want to leave their job, the evilest thing in the world, more evil than Kid Buu and Cell combined. The dread paperwork stacked high to the ceiling, and not one cage has yet to defeat such a being. It has conquered every cage to have come. Anyway, as Hiruzen was doing the paperwork, Jiraiya, a student of Hiruzen, appeared in one of the windows in his office. Hey sensei, I came to check up on my godson. Where is he by the way? Jiraiya said to his old master. Jiraiya, my boy, it's been a while, and Naruto, he should be out in the village somewhere. So how's your latest edition of your masterpiece going? Hiruzen asked his student. I just finished it, in fact it should be shipped to some stores soon, Jiraiya said, and he pulled out a book from his shirt. Here sensei, I'll give you the first copy, as he tossed the book to the third, who was smiling big. Well sensei, see you later, I'm going to go find Naruto, Jiraiya said as he leaped out the window, leaving the Hokage to his book. Hiruzen opened the book, and on the first page was a note, and it said, Sensei, have you ever tried Kage Bushin to do your paperwork, or have you gotten so old you forgot? Hiruzen sweat dropped at the note left behind by one of his students, and right after he made 3 clones to do the paperwork while he read, and he thought to himself. Finally the only one of the cages in history was able to beat the paperwork. The unconquerable now conquered. The battle is finally over. You may won the fights, but I officially won the war, Hiruzen thought to himself as he continued reading. Chapter 4. The Will of Fire and Two Saiyans. 3 years later. We find two boys around the age of 10 entering a village. Wow, it's been a while since we've been here, Sasuke, said a boy wearing orange. Hey Naruto, it's been a while. Thanks to Goku-sensei and Vegeta-sensei we have grown stronger together, Sasuke, boy that choose to dress on the darker side, said. The two teen Saiyans started to walk towards the biggest building in the village. Inside was the leader, the third Hokage, working on his paperwork more like reading a smut book. Naruto and Sasuke finally got to the homage building. When the secretary, who seemed busy working, stopped them. Excuse me, who are you and what do you want? She asked, looking at the fusion duo. While still not looking up from her work. I am Uchiha Sasuke and this Baka is Uzumaki Naruto and we are here to see the third, Sasuke responded. Hey, I'm no Baka, you're a Baka, you Baka, Naruto said back. Stop Naruto, you might confuse yourself with the big words you are using, Sasuke said. The 3RDS secretary just watched on, sweat dropping at what was transposing in front of her. Well, the third is free at this moment, you may see him at this moment, she said, hoping they would leave. Naruto and Sasuke stopped their small argument and nodded and walled in to see the third and their other clones of him working hard at paperwork. Excuse me, Lord Hokage, I hope we aren't interrupting you, Sasuke said in a respectful manner. The third looks up from his work and asked who are they and what did they want. Old man, I can't believe you forgot me already. I haven't been home that long, Naruto shouted, and with a look of realization he figured it out. Naruto, my boy, it's been a while, where have you been? He asked with a smile on his face. We've been out training to be the strongest, and to tell you the truth I can take you out without going 50%, old man, Naruto said with a smile on his face. Lord Third, me and Naruto are few of the strongest people alive and also we can combine our power into one to make the ultimate being, Sasuke said with a snug look. Oh, so that must be you, Sasuke, you think you might be able to take on my strongest ninja? How well, we will set up a challenge tomorrow at noon, but right now tell me, what have you guys been doing, the third said, getting really curious. Old man, me and Sasuke are not humans, we are an alien fighting warrior race called Saiyans. We are made to fight and our bodies get stronger after every near-death experience. Over the past few years we have been training with two older Saiyans from a long time ago. They are named Goku and Vegeta and we have almost surpassed them, we just can't get our damn god transformation down. But anyway, we trained in a secret location, Naruto started to tell the third. Flashback 3 years ago. Naruto and Sasuke, to start your training in this new environment, let's do 10,000 push-up and sit-ups and 3000 laps around the building, Vegito said to the two younger Saiyans. Nodding their heads they began to work. Vegito would teach them a fighting style and they worked to master and mom as their own. Finally the day came where Vegito taught them to transform. If you guys want to transform, think of something that makes you angry and release it. Naruto and Sasuke nodded and closed their eyes, started to think of something. In Naruto head. It's the demon brat, let's get him, they all yelled as they chased a 5-year-old Naruto round the village until they cornered him in an alley. Now you are trapped, demon, they said, and they started beating him with sticks and burning him with torches. Why do they hate me, what did I do? Am I really a demon? Do I really deserve this? Why me? Please tell me, why do this happen to me? No, I will not let this happen any longer, I will not. I am not a demon. I am not a demon. He screamed. In Sasuke head. We find a younger Sasuke walking home. As he entered the Uchiha part of the village he noticed something off. There was blood on the walls and it was really quiet. Sasuke, now worried, rushed home. Mom, Dad, you home? Young Sasuke said as he ran to his parents' room. Only to find his older brother about to stab both his parents. Nice, and what are you doing? Sasuke said to his brother. Itachi looks up now, realizing his younger brother was there. Sasuke-kun, I am testing my strength, he said and stabbed both his parents in the heart. Looking on in fear with tears coming down his eyes, Sasuke ran only to be caught. Foolish little brother, you cannot escape, Itachi said and put Sasuke underage in just to having him relive what he did to his parents over and over again. Why, nice, and why are you doing this? I thought you loved me. I thought you said you would always be here for me. Was that all a lie? No, I will bring you back, nice, and I will hunt forever. I will find you, Itachi. Outside world. Naruto and Sasuke started screaming. Aya, they yelled together. Their hair started to spike up, it also changed colors as well. Then finally the transformation happened. Good job boys, you reached Super Saiyan 1, Vegito said, but it didn't look like they was finished. They screamed even louder and their hair got even spikier and lightning started to flash around them. Wait, they are going farther into SSJ2, was what they were thinking, so bad it made them into SSJ2, they must have had a hard life, Vegito said to himself. Finally, after what seemed like forever, we find Naruto and Sasuke standing in their SSJ2 forms. They was bulkier and more built. I feel so much strong, they said together. Naruto Sasuke, we are make your training harder. Try to stay in your forms for a while, the longer you are the more control you have over your forms, Vegito said to the new SSJ2. And they trained until Vegito taught them how to transform again. Okay, since you two have great control over your SSJ and SSJ2, we are going to teach you SSJ3. You already know how to do it, so get to it. And so Sasuke and Naruto started to power up until they was in SSJ2, but they didn't stop, they kept going. Aye. They screamed, everything started shanking like there was an earthquake happening. But they kept screaming until finally 5 minutes later they was SSJ3. Now since you both are SSJ3, we hold those forms like we did last time. And your training will be even more harder, no more breaks or until it's sleep time, Vegito said. You're a slave driver, you know that, Sasuke said to his fusey teacher. Less talking, more training, Vegito yelled, you guys need to hurry even stronger, and tomorrow we are teaching you SSJ4. So the next day Vegito had them go ask and created a moon to look at. He told them to stare at it and they transformed into a giant great ape. They started to fight each other, BC they lost their senses after the transformation. Vegito yelled, tell them to gain control over the transformation, but they continued to fight. Finally an hour later they gained control over and started glowing and shrunk back down into human-sized people, but with different looks. Sasuke had dark red fur over his body, he looked more like Vegeta with only dark blue pants instead. Naruto looked more like Goku SSJ4 transformation, but a darker punk and had a brighter orange pants on. Now boys, your training is coming to an end. It has been almost 3 years outside and we have taught you everything we know. Now you can use these last few days to gain better control over your SSJ transformations and create your own fighting styles and techniques. And before you leave we will tell you about the transformation, but will not show you. You guys are stronger than us without fusion, but with fusion you cannot take us on in our god transformation. But once you guys become god you will be a dominate duo, Vegito said to Naruto and Sasuke. He reached in his locker and pulled out the earrings, telling them to keep it on them at all times. Vegito walked 21st and started to do his own training, while Naruto and Sasuke looked at each other and smiled. If only they knew what was in store for them in the future. Flashback ends. Well old man, that's what happened, we was training the whole time. We are stronger than everyone BC of our ability to use Kai. So Kai and Chakra are basically the same, but it is also different at the same time. Kai give me the ability to fly and create beams of energy, where Chakra give me ability to walk and water run and nature abilities. To make it simple, you have two energies in you, one is spiritual and the other is physical. Chakra depends on physical energy. While Kai depends on both spiritual and physical energy. So do you understand, old man? Naruto asked the third eye. You honestly lost me when you tried to describe what Kai was, but I get the concept of it. Now so I can or has this work, you already know at noon you have your test, but the location will be at the Chūnin exam stadium, it's the third biggest building in the village, you can't miss it, the third said and dismisses Naruto and Sasuke so he can continue his work. Naruto and Sasuke split ways after they left the Hokage building, going to the prospective homes waiting to show their skills tomorrow. Disclaimer. I don't own Naruto. I just own the dream of me owning Naruto. The next day. We find our young fusion partners on their way to the Chūnin exam stadium. Well Sasuke, today is the day we show our skills, I can't wait to show them our skills, says Naruto as he jumps around for joy. Naruto, calm down you fool, we must not overdo it and kill them. Remember we are too strong to fight them at more than 35%. Why do I have to be partners with you, such a baka, says Sasuke, getting annoyed by Naruto childlike behavior. They walk through the village looking around, realizing it's been forever since being in the village. The villagers looked at them wondering where have they seen to the two fusion duo before. Random villager looks to another and whisper, that boy, he looks familiar, he have those damn whisker mark. May the demon brat, that, I thought he was gone for good 3 years ago. The other villager looks shocked and said, you're right, it is him, that damn brat, but look who is with. Is that the Uchiha kid? That was said to be kidnapped, as well as the day the demon brat left. They continue to whisper, not knowing both Sasuke and Naruto can hear them. Naruto looks away, trying not to show the sadness in his face. Sasuke sees this and try to help his friend out. Hey Naruto, don't worry about them, they are just fools who don't know. But the truth is, they will open up to you soon, Sasuke says, trying to reassure his best friend. I know Sasuke, but it just hurt being hated for something you had no control over, you know, Naruto replied back. As they continued to walk to their destination. 10 minutes later they finally reached the stadium. They walked inside to see it full of ninjas. And standing in the middle was the Third Hokage waiting for them. And next to him was a hair gravity man with a headband covering one eye. Next to him was a man dressed in all green with a bowl. The final person was a man to be older with white hair and red markings going along his face. Naruto and Sasuke make their way over to the third Hokage and the other people next to him. "Hey old man," Naruto says just to suddenly get hit in the head by Sasuke. "Sorry about that Lord Third, Naruto still don't know how to greet people," Sasuke say irritated by Naruto's rudeness. The third giggles and say no worries Sasuke my boy, Naruto just sees me as an grandfather and treats me as one, I have no problems with him calling me old man. The third then looked to the three guys to his right. "These guys will be the people you will be fighting, the first one is Kakashi, one of the strongest ninja in the village. Next to him is Mito guy he is very skilled in hand-to-hand combat, he is one of our best Jujutsu master in the village. And last but not least is Jiraiya he is one of the three Sennin and will help see what skill level you guys are," the third introducing the now known ninjas. "Wow these guys sound really strong, hopefully they can put up a good fight," young Naruto says. Really in the mood to fight already. Meanwhile far away on a different unknown planet. "Akakakarikakarot," says an unknown warrior sleeping. Everything starts shaking and dark cloud starts forming in the sky. Lightning starts shooting down from the dark skies. Mountains starts crumbling and the oceans crash hard against a sandy beach. Winds got violent and tornadoes appear. The unknown warrior screams get louder and a green aura surrounds him and he wakes up and everything stops. The world get quiet and not a sound is made. The man get up looks around and remembers what happens to him and gets mad and transform into an bulkier version of himself with green hair. Oh yes Broly the legendary Super Saiyan is back. And he have vengeance on his brain and won't stop at anything until he destroys Goku. "Ugh Kakarot I will destroy you, but not now, I must go train and destroy more worlds until get to you. You hear me? Kakarot I will come for you." He screams as he flies into the air. He stops looks down and a Kai ball forms into his hands. He charges up an attack and launches it into the ground and flies away. As he leaves the planet blows up into millions and millions of pieces until there was nothing left. Back with Naruto at the Chūnin exam stadium. Naruto and Sasuke gets into a fighter stance as they wait for the proctor to start the match. It looks at the two duo. And then looks at their opponents. "Are you guys ready?" he says as all five fights nod their heads yes. "Alright the match between Naruto and Sasuke versus Kakashi, Guy, and Jiraiya will now begin," he says as he jumps back not knowing what to expect. Naruto yells and launches forward as Sasuke stands back and watch to plan his next move. "Alright let's get the show in the road," Naruto yells as he runs in. Well there it is the next chapter of this story. We finally get to see one main villain come back and now he is angrier and disclaimer. I don't own Naruto and Boruto is a terrible continuation. Alright the match between Naruto and Sasuke versus Kakashi, Guy, and Jiraiya will now begin, he says as he jumps back not knowing what to expect. Naruto yells and launches forward as Sasuke stands back and watches to plan his next move. "Alright let's get the show on the road," Naruto yells as he rushes in. Heading straight for the strongest man out of the three. "Kakashi, Guy," Jiraiya says and he jumps back. Kakashi and Guy look at each other and nods. Kakashi starts weaving hand signs for a jutsu. And Guy jumps back. Earth release. Earth style wall Kakashi yells and a mud wall forms in front of all three fighters. Naruto sees this and tries to break through the wall just for dynamic entry. Guy shouts as he breaks through the wall and hits Naruto. Just for him to not move at all. This causes shock to raise through the arena. But that's impossible he is like 12 and he took on Guy's attack like it was nothing. A ninja in the stand says in complete shock. Impossible. The third Hokage says having a small flashback of yesterday. "We've been out training to be the strongest. We could take you out without even going 50% old man." Naruto says. Is what Naruto boy say is true is he really that strong to be just a 12-year-old? The Hokage says to himself as he watches the fight going on down below. I jumps back and smile. "Wow my youthful friend, to be able to take my attack. You must have trained a lot to handle it. Your attack is pretty strong, that hurts a little considering I am only going 10%, Naruto says and smile then he jumps up into the air. And Guy looks up wondering what he is doing. There is no way he is only going 10% that's just crazy. My attack had 75% of my own power, Guy says with newfound worry. I might just go into the fifth gate to even stand a chance. Guy was then interrupted by Naruto. Hey did you forget there are two of us, Naruto says as he stayed floating in midair. Then everyone looks at Sasuke as he was just finished chanting something. Alec gun. Sasuke yells and fire a purple beam at Guy. And Naruto started chanting as well. I am EE hey I am EE. Naruto yells at the top of his lungs. No one notices as they watches the beam from Sasuke heading towards Guy. I move now. Kakashi yells as he hopes his friend moves out the way of the attack. I froze in his track and finally he realized he should move and he jumps out the way. Naruto waiting for Guy to move fired his attack. Aye, Naruto yells as his bluish-white beam head towards the now falling Guy. Damn it, he won't be able to move out the way, Jiraiya says as he started forming a blue orb in his hand and started running towards Sasuke. The blast hit Guy and everyone just sat there wondering what happened to Guy. When all of a sudden. Rasengan. Jiraiya yells as he hits Sasuke in the back with his attack. Smoke forms around the two fighters and no one could see them. When Jiraiya was seen flying backwards and hits a wall. He falls to the ground and passes out. The smoke clears and everyone could see an upset Sasuke with a hole in the back of his shirt. This was the only shirt ever made and you ruined it, the now pissed off Sasuke says. Just for him to get sent back. Dynamic entry Guy says now in his fifth gate form as he is covered in a blue smoke. He disappeared and appeared behind Sasuke to kick him up. He crouches to the group and disappeared again and appeared in front of Sasuke. Morning Peacock, he says, and as he started punching Sasuke. Damn it Sasuke, are you going to keep letting him punch you or what? Naruto say to Sasuke just for Sasuke to grab Guy's hand and punch him in the gut. Then Sasuke flips forward and kicks Guy with the heel of his foot and sends him flying into the ground and out the fifth gate form. He lays there unconscious. I am going to have to forfeit, I seen that you two have knocked both Guy and Jiraiya out. I know I have no chance, Kakashi says as he watched Naruto and Sasuke get out of their fighting stances and walk towards the proctor. The third Hokage comes down to talk to the two monsters he just watched dominate two of his best shinobi. Wow Naruto and Sasuke, you guys have proven to be great fighters, I must say though in order for you to become a ninja though, you must graduate with the other kids your age, third Hokage says. Looks of shock came across the faces of Naruto and Sasuke. Old man you can't be serious, we took out two of your strongest ninjas and made one quit. Why do we have to be with people below us? And outraged Naruto says to the third Hokage. Hiruzen already knowing this would happen and was prepared for the outburst, said calmly to the two boys. I would love to make you guys labeled as the rank you deserve, but I want you guys to be with people your age. You know, still be able to know what it likes to be young and not always being killers. I see where you are coming from Lord Third, I apologize for Naruto Baka outburst, Sasuke seemingly always to be the calm one of the two fuse partners. Now Lord Third, is there anything else you need us to do, if not we will take our leave. Before he could even reply Naruto and Sasuke both disappeared. I have a feeling those kids are going to be the death of me, Kakashi take Guy and bring him to the hospital, I will take Jiraiya myself. I have a lot to talk to him about and what he thinks about the two, mostly Naruto. Hiruzen says to the ninja that quit to two teenagers. Far away from Konoha. Ken. A figure says as he was seen flying towards another figure. Punches were thrown everywhere. Blocks was thrown and blasts were being launched. Overall this seemed to be a really big fight. I am hey of the fighters started chanting. Big bang attack, the other says and launches a big ball of Kai. Hey the one shouts and launches a wave of Kai towards the oncoming attack. Just for them to meet and cancel each other out. Then the two fighter rushes at each other. God damn it Kakarot, we've been going at this for hours, one of the fighters say as he throws a punch. The other one ducks and replies back to the other one. I know Vegeta, shall we take a break? He asked as him and Vegeta to throw a punch and for each other to catch them. We should be done now Kakarot, and it's almost time for us to leave and go check up on the two brat, Vegeta say, and both him and Goku calms down as their fight just ended. You were right Vegeta, it is that time, I can't wait to see our two prize pupils, Goku say and wonder something. Do you think they are ready to face on Broly? I believe he is going to come back stronger than ever, he says. Don't worry, I believe they have 3 years to prepare for that monster, and they will be ready of course, don't you remember? I personally trained Sasuke, he is way stronger than Naruto, Vegeta says with a smug look. Come on Vegeta, don't be like that, both boys are strong, it doesn't always have to be about who is better. They should just worry about the threat soon to come. Goku replied back to Vegeta, the prince of 4 Saiyans and 1 monster. Whatever, let's just go already, you're wasting my time now. I can't believe I decided to come back to work with you, Vegeta say as he turns and started walking towards Konoha and Goku following behind him. Hey Vegeta, Goku says. What? You dimwit, Vegeta replied back. Are we there yet? Goku asks to his partner. We literally just started walking, what do you mean are we there yet? Oh my gasped, Vegeta say in anger. Don't say anything else or I will hit you with a final flash so big you wouldn't be able to counter it. Vegeta then turned and started walking and Goku right behind him. This started a long quiet track to Konoha. In Konoha. We find Sasuke and Naruto walking the streets of the village. Naruto leading Sasuke to one of the places he remember before leaving here. Follow me Sasuke, we are almost there, this place was my second home and I would come here all the time, Naruto says as he leads Sasuke to a random restaurant. Hold on Naruto, I am right behind you, where are you taking me to anyways? Sasuke say as he is getting really upset at Naruto and his childish behavior. It's a ramen shop I like to go to. You will love it, trust me Sasuke, Naruto says with delight as they finally reach their destination. Naruto headed in. Hey old man, 5 bowls of miso soup please, he says. Old man. Only one person has ever called me Naruto, is that you my boy? The man said. 5 miso ramen coming up, and since you've been gone for a while it's on the house, he say making Naruto eyes light up. Hey old man, this here is my friend Sasuke, he will take 5 bowls as well, Naruto says trying to include his best friend as well. Okay Naruto, while you wait, please tell me where have you been this whole time? I really wanna know, Teuchi says as he prepare their meals. And Naruto tells his tale of where and what he was doing for these past few years. And after a while they got their food and started eating as they listened to Naruto. Why am I not getting stronger? A man with greenish wild hair shouts. I've been at this for months, Broly says, and then starts punching the ground. Leaving from each punch giant holes in the ground. Broly gets up frustrated that his training is going how he wanted to. Why can't I get stronger, what is it that I am missing, Broly ponders to himself. You foolish mortal, you are missing me, a mysterious voice says. Broly, knowing for a fact he killed everyone on the planet, looks around. When Broly first got to this planet it was full of life. It was a planet with trees and small cities. It had huge mountains and large bodies of water that shined so beautiful when light reflected off. The humans were made up of one race. They were the demon fairy race. Don't get them wrong, they may be called demons, but they was a kind race. But at the same time a warrior race. Then Broly came and killed every last one of them. So he believes, now he trains on this planet alone. Until today where he hears a mysterious voice. As it's been 5 years being here. But on Earth it's been 14 months. Times flies by faster on this planet than most. This planet is called Satura's, Sadaraz. Who dares bothers me, I will kill you slowly, Broly the legendary Super Saiyan says. As he look for a new person to release his rage upon. Why don't you look up, the voice says. Broly snaps his head up to see what looked like a pinkish void slit in the sky. And in front of it was a man in a grey and black guy. Ha Kakarot. Broly screams and he turns into his LSSJ form and rushed the new character. The new man just stayed in his spot. When Broly got closer he vanished, then appeared behind him and chopped him in the back of the neck, instantly knocking him out of his LSSJ form and into unconsciousness. I don't need this mortal, but having him would be great for my plan, the man says as he drops down to the ground and sat and waited. The next day. Broly begins to stir and he looks up to see the man who knocked him out. Now before the same process from yesterday happens again, listen to me, the man says stopping Broly from trying to attack him again. I may look like Goku, but believe me I am not, the man says getting a confused look from Broly. If you are not Kakarot, then who are you? Broly says trying his best not to go on another rampage. This man before him looks like Kakarot, smells like Kakarot, and talks like Kakarot. But yet he flaming not to be. The stranger smirks as his plan has just now started. I am Black, I am a god that stole this stupid mortal's body of Gajas, because it has some use for me, Black says now telling Broly who he is. Now listen here you overgrown ape. I don't need you, but you can be crucial to my plan. I seek out to destroy Goku and whoever else gets in the way. As we can see I don't have to try to beat you. So it may be in your best interest to join me, Black said. Broly now interested in this man has one question to ask Black. Haha, Broly give out his dark evil laugh. Why do you want to kill Kakarot? What's your motive, Broly say with his sinister smirk. And I thought you of all mortals get straight to the point, no questions needed. But if you must know I am from the past. I fought Goku and I lost to him and his butt buddy Vegeta. And I want revenge, Black says getting pissed off remembering how he lost to Goku and Vegeta. Here's my plan, I will train you and when we are done you will be somewhat a god. But I can't have a filthy mortal acting as a god, Black tell Broly. Broly pondered this as he needed to get stronger. His training was getting nowhere in training and this would help him out a lot. If what the man says is true. Alright small man in Kakarot's body, but isn't Kakarot. I'll accept your deal if I kill Kakarot, Broly again showing off his signature smirk. Deal, Black says as he walks over to Broly, then puts his hands on his back. The two then disappeared and the void in the sky disappeared as well. The two then landed in a rundown city. It was the past that Black was talking about. Black starts walking in front of Broly. He stopped then turned around. Now watch what I can do Broly, Black then starts raising his power level. Ah, Black starts yelling at the top of his lungs as he power level increased. Ah, he continues to yell. Black hair starts spiking up and he started changing colors. Ah, Black hell's getting louder and harder. Then finally his hair changed color to bright yellow. And his eyes were teal as ever. But he didn't stop there. Ah, Black now looking like he is really concentrating starts getting lightning sparks around him. And his hair getting even spikier. Ah, Black roars as the ground starts shaking and the build starts falling apart. The wind blowing hard and the water crashing against each other. Then all of a sudden. Black hair is now pink and shiny. HMPH, this is called SSJROE. And in time I will help you get to this level. And with you being a LSSJ, your power will be much stronger than even the gods could compare to, Black says as Broly stares on. Broly smiles now knowing his will finally have his revenge. So when does training starts, Broly asks. Black didn't say a peep and dashed at Broly. He appeared behind him and kicked him away. Into a mountain 2 miles away. Now you foolish mortal, Black says as he rushes Broly again. Broly now can up his training. Will he ever master a god form? Will he finally get his revenge? Find out next time on Naruto the New Saiyan. Disclaimer: I don't own any rights to Naruto. I wish I did, then Sakura wouldn't be part of the storyline. Somewhere on the border of Fire Country. Fuck, I gotta get away, a blonde-haired girl said as she was running from her 2 chasers. She was sent on a mission by her council to take out a bandit camp. Along the way it was a trap set by some guys in a black cloak with red clouds on them. Breathing hard she pushed past the small branches as she hopped tree to tree. Just as she was about to land she had to quickly move out the way as a weird-looking weapon almost hit her. God damn it, stay still you feline bitch, one of them said. The blonde realizes she has no choice but to fight the two as running was getting her nowhere. You must transform in order to stop these two, a voice from within the blonde female has said. Okay, here goes nothing, she said as she begins to get on all fours. A lot of Kai coming off her body as her transformation begins. Orange chakra begins to pour out and cover her like a cloak. Just as it was stopped she begins to grow even more and her body changed into a giant cat with blue flames as fur and 2 tails swinging behind her. Damn it, she has transformed, we must stop her now, one of them said to the other. They looked at each other and nodded as they took off towards the now transformed woman. In Konoha. Naruto and Sasuke was at Sasuke house training. They knew they were strong but they wanted to see who was the best. Naruto ran at Sasuke just as he goes to throw a punch he froze. Sasuke seeing this took the opportunity to kick Naruto away. Hey Naruto, if you scared mid-fight, it means you already know. Sasuke stopped mid-sentence, now realizing why Naruto stopped. You feel that Sasuke team, that's some strong chakra coming from over there, Naruto said looking off into the distance. Yeah, I feel it, it's so dark I don't understand what could be giving off so much negative energy, Sasuke replies back. Naruto looks deep in thought. He puts 2 fingers to his head. I'll be back, Sasuke, stay here, he said and vanished. Fuck, why did he gets to learn that and not me, Sasuke says as he remembered he keeps forgetting to ask Goku to teach him the instant transmission. Back at the border of Fire Country. The 2 guys look at each other breathing hard from the fight between them and this demon cat. And after a while they was finally able to put it down. Go get her so we can hurry back, we don't want Leader Sama waiting on us, one of them said to the other. Fuck you bitch, thinking you can tell me what to do, I only follow orders from Jashin Sama, no one else, the other said as he went to go pick up the woman. Before he reached her, a guy flashed in front of her. He had a serious look on his face. Who are you and what do you want with her, the guy says. His Kai raising higher as he looked around at the destroyed forest. We can't fight him, let's move. We will get our chance another day. Luckily we came here with what we needed, leave the girl, the leader of the 2 said the other. He turned around and hopped away. The other looked at the guy and flipped him off. Fuck you bitch, when we come back I will serve you to Jashin Sama, he says as he turned and hopped away after his partner. Now realizing they was gone, Naruto turns and looked at the unconscious injuries woman. Beautiful, he thought to himself. He picks her up bridal style. Let's get you somewhere safe, he said to her even though she was still knocked out. He puts 2 fingers to his forehead and disappear away from the destroyed area. Konoha Sasuke's house. Naruto appears in front of a waiting Sasuke with the girl still in his arms. Naruto, who is this girl you have? Don't tell me you are starting to kidnap people in their sleep. Sasuke asked in a curious tone. A tick mark growing on his forehead. Naruto kicks Sasuke right in his chest. Sending the duck-haired boy flying away. Naruto walks inside Sasuke's house with the sleeping girl. As he waited for Sasuke to get there. He reached into his pocket and pulled out a bean that was green. He puts it in her mouth and helps her chew and swallow it. Naruto stand up and backed away as Sasuke enters the room. So who is she, Naruto? Sasuke asked, upset after what Naruto just did to him. I don't know, Sasuke, I found her about to be taken by 2 guys, replied Naruto. Yugito then leaps up and got into a fighting stance. She looked around to see Naruto and Sasuke looking at her weirdly. Excuse me miss, but I'd appreciated it if you didn't try to fight no one in my house, Sasuke said. Yugito cautiously dropped her stance. She checked herself over to see her wounds are gone. And she felt 100% okay. It was like she wasn't in a life-threatening fight a few moments ago. Hello, my name is Naruto, Uzumaki Naruto. And this duck beside me is Uchiha Sasuke, Naruto said, introducing the two to the woman. Yugito is my name. Where am I? She asked after she quickly said her name. We are in Konoha, the Hidden Leaf Village, Sasuke says. The Hidden Leaf Village? No. I must leave now, she said as she was about to run out. Naruto stops her by grabbing her arm. She looks back at him. He blushes and let her go. We can't let you go, but we can help you by starting off with what happened before I saved you, Naruto tells her. Yugito looks at Naruto. He is a handsome young man, she thinks to herself. As a small blush creeps to her face. So you saved me, thank you a lot. Now only because you saved me and won't let me leave. I'll tell you what happened first. I need a drink, she says as she follows Naruto and Sasuke to a table. Naruto keeps walking into the kitchen to get her a drink as she and Sasuke sits at the table. She looks around looking at the house. She had to admit it was a beautiful house. It had 3 beautiful pure white couches. For coinages you'd be so white with no stains on her was amazing. There was family photos around making her realize where were they. The table itself was beautiful itself. It was made of wood, they glowed, and not a speck of dust to be seen. Okay, so they love to have a clean house, she thought to herself. Naruto returned with a glass of milk. She smiled as she realized it was her favorite thing to drink, earning him a couple more points to how she wanted to get to know him more. Naruto sits in the chair beside her on her left. And Sasuke was seated in a chair directly in front of her. She sighed as she had to tell her story. She took a sip of the cold milk as it went down her throat. Man, did that hit the spot. She looks at Naruto then Sasuke. As you know, I am Yugito. I am from Kumo, the village hidden in the clouds, she says as they looked at her confused cause they never heard of such place. I was sent on a mission to take out a bandit camp by my council. When I got to the location it was a trap set up by those 2 guys. One of them is Kakuzu. He didn't really talk much and he was kind of a scary looking guy. He was like the leader of the 2. The other was Haiden. He never knew when to stop talking. And he kept going on and on about his Jashin. They just wouldn't die, so I came up with a plan. I threw down a smoke bomb and ran. I didn't know what direction or where to. I just ran. They caught up to me and we engaged in another battle. Yugito paused as she took another sip from her glass of milk. This sip tasting so much better than the last. Where did that demonic energy come from, Yugito-chan? Naruto says, not noticing Sasuke looking at her for the affection he put in saying her name. The added affection made her blush a little more as she begins to answer his question. It was from me, and it was the reason they were after me. I housed the 2-tails demon cat. In other words, I am a Jinchuriki. She looks away feeling like they would hate her now. She was surprised when she was hugged as she looked up and saw it was Naruto who hugged her. He leans back and smiles at her. I saw that scared look in your face. You thought we would hate you after you telling us that. But you're wrong. I could never hate someone as beautiful as you. And no, Sasuke wouldn't hate you for something like that as well, Naruto tells her, not knowing the words he said to her rocked her to her core as she smiles as tears comes down her face. For once she was finally accepted and it felt great. And Naruto called her beautiful as well. More point for him. I agree with Naruto on that. We would not hate you for that. We aren't even humans to begin with, Sasuke says, making Yugito confused as ever. Seeing her confusion, Sasuke starts to explain. We are Saiyans, an alien warrior race made for battle, Sasuke says as he and Naruto unfurled their tails from around their waist. Vegito in shock looks at Naruto and started petting his tail. This gaining a small moan from Naruto and she stopped. Naruto backs away with a blush on his face. Now Yugito-chan, I think you should stay with us. I mean, we must take you to our Hokage so you can explain to him everything, Naruto says as he looks away, blushing even harder than before. Yugito smiles at him and nods her head. Sasuke walks over and punches Naruto in the back of the head. Looks like Naruto has fell in love with Miss Nai here, he says as tears rolling down his face. Now angry at Sasuke for punching him, turns around and punches Sasuke in the gut. I am not falling in love, you know, Naruto yells. Sasuke starts laughing at Naruto. Ah, you only say you know when you are embarrassed. You definitely started to fall for her. Sasuke said as he continues to laugh at Naruto. Naruto now denying everything and Sasuke laughing even harder. Yugito looks on thinking she wouldn't mind getting to know her fellow blonde more as she smiles. Fuck you, Sasuke team, whatever, let's just take her to the Hokage tower already, Naruto says, trying to change the subject. The other 2 nodded and they walked out of Sasuke house towards the Hokage to tell him if what was going on. Disclaimer. Shisui doesn't own the Naruto or Dragon Ball universe. He just wish he does. We have 2 people walking down a road to the village hidden in the leaf. One was a tall man in orange and blue guy. Weirdly shaped hair. The other was a shorter man with blue battle suit. His hair pointed up and he had a huge widow's peak. Accurate, it'll be good to see our students again, wouldn't it, the short man said. The one now named Kakarot smiles and put both his hands behind his back. It's sure would Vegeta. And man am I hungry, can't wait to try that ramen stand Naruto been telling us about. The man named Kakarot said to his longtime best friend. Kakarot isn't his name though, it's Goku, he got his names after he landed on Earth long ago. Hey Vegeta, there's the gates, I am getting excited, Goku pointed out as the gates to the hidden leaf comes into view. Yes, let's hurry Kakarot, Vegeta says. They continued walking in silence. Same time at the Hokage Tower. And that's how I ended up here, Hokage-sama, Yugito says after explaining her story again to the third Hokage. The third sitting in his chair takes a puff from his pipe. Interesting indeed, I see, but now we must figure out what to do with you, Miss Nai, the third says as he continues to smoke. Yugito the two-tails Jinchuriki ponders for a moment. She was never accepted by anyone back in Kumo. The Raikage was like an uncle, but that's all she had. Here she felt accepted and secretly she had a crush for Naruto. She could stay here, become a shinobi for Konoha, Naruto says getting everyone to look at him in shock. That could happen, but I couldn't allow that as she is still a shinobi for Kumo, the third said and quickly shot down Naruto's statement. But I will allow Yugito to stay here for a week, it would allow her to rest before she heads back. And Naruto, I want you to be her bodyguard, the third said with a smile on his face. Naruto nodded his head as he knew there was no other way around it. Unless Yugito stopped being a ninja for her home village. And he wasn't gonna force her to stop being one either. Knock knock knock. The door to the Hokage office opens up and the two men from earlier walks in. Naruto, Sasuke, we found you, Goku says. Goku-sensei and Vegeta-sensei. Naruto and Sasuke both yelled. This earned curious glances from both the third and Yugito. Gigi, I know you must be confused, but these two trained us. They are much stronger than we are. They taught us everything we know, Naruto says. That's right Lord Hokage, the whole time we were gone they were the ones who taught us, Sasuke added on after Naruto. This got rid of the confusion the third and Yugito had. So you were the guys who trained Naruto and Sasuke to be as strong as they are, the third said looking at the two. Yes third Hokage don't know and we were looking to see if we could stay here with the two, Goku says. Vegeta crosses his arms, we will be staying with Sasuke as we know he has room and the space, so it won't be a problem, Vegeta told the group. Well that solves one problem, but honestly I don't know what rank I should put you guys at. From what I recall you two are stronger than Naruto and Sasuke and they beat 2 Jonins and 1 Sannin. Easily, the third said getting a gasp from Yugito as she just found this out. I have a solution Hokage dono let us be Jonin and when Naruto and Sasuke becomes ninjas, we'll be their teacher, Goku says. Now this made the third think a little. Which gave him another idea. I'll allow you guys your rank, but I have a surprise later on. You guys will stay with Sasuke. Yugito you'll stay with Naruto as he is your bodyguard, the third finish which earned him nods from everyone. He pulls out 2 headband and tossed them to Goku and Vegeta. Goku wrapped his around his forehead. Vegeta tied his around his left bicep. Now you guys are starting to give me a headache, I told you guys everything, now get out, the third says. Yes Gigi, Naruto says and leave. Yes Lord Hokage, Sasuke and Yugito says and follows Naruto. Yes Hokage dono, Goku and Vegeta said and left closing the door behind them. Man I'm getting too old for this job, the third says. As he made some shadow clones to help him finish his paperwork. What the fuck it's only been a couple of hours, how the hell I get so much paperwork that there's now towers of it on both sides of my desk, he said in anger. Yep too old indeed. But the gang. Alright follow me to my house, Sasuke says as they started towards the Uchiha compound. Yes we have to show you guys something, it's the reason why we are just now getting here, Goku says. They started walking after a while they finally made it to Sasuke's house. They gathered around the table and sat down. Goku looks at Yugito and asks is it okay for her to be here, I know you are taking care of her Naruto, but still. Naruto looks at Goku and replies yes sensei we told her already I trust her, which earned a satisfied looks from both Goku and Vegeta and a blush from Yugito. Goku pulls out a scroll and places it on the table. On the scroll was labeled 7 on it. Goku opens the scroll and smoke came out. After the smoke disappeared there on the table was 7 grey balls. These are the 7 Dragon Balls, Vegeta started. Now at the moment they don't work, which me and Goku came up with a plan for. But once they start working again they can grant you one wish that's within its power, Vegeta finished. Dragon Balls. How am I to believe these things actually work, Yugito says not believing what Vegeta just said. Earning a tick on his forehead. They don't work because there is no Guardian and no Namekians on this planet anymore. The last Guardian we had was Dend. Namekians are an alien race just like we are. In order for us to get theses to work, Goku must go to Namek, the planet they live on. And convince one to come back here and be Earth's guardian, Sasuke says remembering the stories his senseis told him. The duck butt is right Yugito-chan. Goku-sensei used EC's Dragon Balls since he was a kid. And he trained me and Sasuke so I trust him, you know, Naruto said grinning. So tomorrow morning I'm leaving to planet Namek. Naruto, I want you to come with me. Sasuke, you stay here with Yugito and Vegeta, Goku told his plan. No, I'm coming with you. Naruto is my bodyguard so I'm coming with him, Yugito demands. Vegeta looks at Goku, Goku looks at Sasuke, Sasuke looks at Naruto, and Naruto stared at Yugito. Shocked written on his face. Alrighty then, looks like the girl is going with you Kakarot, Vegeta said with a sneer. Vegeta gets up and leaves not before saying, Naruto, you best protect that girl out there. It's like the first time when Bulma went. She isn't strong enough to fight the terrors out of this world. Not yet at least, Vegeta then leaves the room. Sasuke gets up heads to the kitchen. He comes back with a tomato. I'm going to bed, see you guys tomorrow, and he leaves. Goku gets up, looks at the two. Okay Yugito, you and Naruto will meet me in the morning. It shouldn't take long, it's a simple mission. And Naruto, I suggest we start training your girlfriend. Goku takes his leave. Naruto and Yugito sits at the table blushing from what Goku just said. Naruto quickly gets over his blush and stands up. Aight Yugito, let's go to my house, we have to be up early and after that we leave, Naruto say as he heads out. Yugito following right behind him. The two quickly reach Naruto's apartment. It looked abandoned as he was the only one who stays there. They head up the stairs and Naruto opens the door. As they head in, she realized his house was completely clean. It looked like Sasuke's house, but the lack of pictures. Yugito-chan, Naruto says, snapping her out of her thoughts. You'll be sleeping in my room, I will take the couch. Now let's sleep cause we have to be up really early. Naruto says. Naruto showed Yugito the house. Down the hall on the left was the bathroom. Across from it was the hall closet. And right next to it was Naruto's room. She walks in, closing the door behind her. She gets in bed and just stared into the darkness. Slowly sleep begins to take her. Naruto walks back into the living room and sat on the couch. He then starts to meditate since thanks to the Kyuubi. Naruto has a lot of power, it flowed off him, and to control that power he meditate every night before he went to sleep. After his mediation he lays down and sleep took him. Next morning. Everyone gathers outside of Sasuke's house in his training grounds. Yugito then realizes something and voiced her thoughts. So how do we get to this planet Namek, do you have a spaceship or something? She asked curiously. Goku laughs and begins to tell her. No, I do not have a spaceship. I do have a move called it. I lock onto a target and quickly appear next to them. Goku shows her by having Sasuke walk far away and appeared next to him. And bringing him back with him. Alright, let's go you two, the faster we do this the faster we get back, Goku says as Naruto and Yugito grabbed onto him and disappeared. Sasuke looked at where they were just to get blown back. As he lay on the ground he looks up to see Vegeta staring at him with his arm pointed at him. If you think you're not gonna train while they're gone. Think again, Sasuke. Now come show me your Saiyan pride, Vegeta says as he gets into a fighting stance. Sasuke gets up and gets into one as well. As they stared at each other the wind started to blow. And right in between them a leaf started to fall. As soon as the leaf hits the ground they both tense and flared their kai and took off flying into the sky. Sasuke starts by flying at Vegeta, aiming to punch him just to go straight through Vegeta. After image, Sasuke thoughts and turned around to catch a punch from Vegeta in the face. Sasuke is sent flying back and was able to stop himself and started to go through hand seals. Fire style. Grand Fireball Jutsu, Sasuke says blowing out a fireball towards Vegeta. Vegeta quickly not knowing it was a distraction form a Kai shield around himself. And the flames bounced off. Vegeta then drops his shield just for Sasuke to appear behind him with his leg cocked back, aiming to kick Vegeta head off. Vegeta enjoying the battle quickly ducks. Sasuke kick barely missing Vegeta, he turns and backflips aiming to kick Vegeta. Vegeta blocks the kick and grabs Sasuke's leg. Vegeta starts flying down dragging Sasuke behind him. As he was about to reach the ground he pulls Sasuke forward and slams him into the ground. Throwing up dust. Vegeta backs up, still haven't been touched by Sasuke. The dust around Sasuke started to clear showing Sasuke standing there breathing hard. You're tough Vegeta-sensei, why don't we take this up a notch, Sasuke says. Vegeta smirks and reply. Trust me kid, I've been in a lot of fights against strong people. I'm not about to lose to a kid anytime soon. But I agree, let's take it up a notch. Vegeta and Sasuke stared at each other and their power level rises. They leaned forward and transformed into Super Saiyans. They got back into their stances. Now sensei, let's dance, Sasuke said as he blasted towards Vegeta. With Naruto, Goku and Yugito. They appeared on planet Namek. But when they looked around they noticed something wrong. Planet Namek was supposed to be a beautiful planet. But at the moment it looked like it was on the verge of destruction. Something isn't right here sensei, Naruto says looking around. Goku realizes this and tells them to follow him. He takes off to the sky. Naruto picks up Yugito and takes off after him. In great shock, Yugito say, "You can fly?" "Oh yay, me and Sasuke learned how to fly. We are going to be teaching you this as well," he says to her. After flying for 20 minutes they finally reached a village and they landed in it. They looked around to see dead Namekians everywhere. "No, not again. We must find out who did this. Let's hurry you too," Goku says, and take off again. They flew for another 15 minutes before they found a ship. And they saw people in Frieza armor boarding Namekians on the ship. They touched down in front and ran over. "What are you guys doing? Let them go now," Goku shouts at them. The soldiers looks at the trio before one of them reached to the scouter and said something. Right after, the top of the ship started opening and a short man looking just like Frieza came out. But instead of white and purple he was black and red. "How interesting indeed, you dare to challenge I. Do you know who I am? I am the great Lord Darth Cold." The now Darth Cold says. This get a reaction from the trio. Goku was shocked cause he looked like Frieza. Naruto was upset cause he wanted to make him pay. And Yugito was scared cause she never seen anything like him before. "Let them go now or I'll kill you," Naruto says to Cold and his soldiers. This causes Darth Cold to chuckle. "You kill me? You are nothing but a monkey." Them saying that causes Naruto to get even madder. Naruto walks forward. As he does he tells Goku. "Sensei, protect Yugito-chan, I got these guys." "Okay Naruto, have fun," Goku says, and he crossed his arms waiting to see how his student does. "There's no way you're gonna let Naruto-kun fight them. He'll die if you don't help him," Yugito says as she watched in horror as Naruto was waking towards the army of Darth Cold and his soldiers. "Don't worry Yugito, he got this. I believe in my student. I trained him so I know he can handle himself," Goku says, but it doesn't seem to help ease Yugito. Naruto walks and he stops 5 meters in front of them and dropped into a fighting stance. Darth Cold looks on with a dark smile. "Whoever brings me the monkey's head will get promoted. Now enjoy my army," Darth Cold says as he watches on. Naruto snarls as the soldiers was about to run at him. He muttered to himself, "Bring it you fools, let's dance." "You fools, let's dance," Naruto says as he rushed at the soldiers. In all honesty they didn't even stand a chance. Naruto runs at the first one, jumps over and twists his body, kicking him in the head. He lands in a crouch, crosses his arms, palms out, hits 2 soldiers in the chest with a Kai blast. Naruto stands, dodges a sword swipe from behind. Elbows the soldier in the gut, causes him to lose his sword and for Naruto to catch it. Naruto starts slashing his way through the army. "Oh my, he is actually doing it," Yugito says in amazement. Goku looks on proudly of his student. Naruto drops the sword. One of the soldiers throws a sticky bomb at Naruto. He catches his kicks, one soldier always slaps it on another and jumps away as it exploded. Naruto hops back and his aura comes to life. 2 shadow clones pops into existence. They squat, cup their hands to their sides and fire off a Kamehameha waves. The 3 beams takes off, destroying all in its ways and curves up and shoots into the sky. Naruto, not even sweating, looks to see all the soldiers are down. He looks up to see Darth Cold looking down at him in anger. His whole army destroyed by a mere child. He floats down and landed in front of Naruto. Both standing at the same height, staring each other down. "Oh ho, so you defeated my army, you surely are an interesting one, I must say. But here's where you die, monkey," Darth Cold shouts at him. As he raises his finger and shoots a death beam at Naruto, only for it to go through him and he disappeared. Naruto, now standing to the right of Cold, gets into his fighting stance. Cold looks at him and smirks and turns and gets into his stance as well. Naruto launches at Cold, going for a leg sweep. Cold jumps over it and shoots a Kai blast at Naruto. Naruto deflects it away and smiles. "Time for chats over, Cold, but I will say this will be an interesting battle," Naruto said while powering up. "Indeed it will, monkey," Cold said as he powered up too. Cold then disappeared and appeared behind Naruto and punches him to the deck. He jumps on him repeatedly. He picks him up by his hair, punches him in the gut and throws him away. Cold disappeared and appeared above Naruto to deliver a roundhouse kick to Naruto. Naruto blocks it but still got sent flying away. Naruto go crashing into a mountain. As Cold lands on the ground. "You foolish monkey, are you done with the warm-up? Cause I would be upset after all that talk and you die from me only going 40%, Cold said to Naruto as he finally climbed out the rubble of rocks from the mountain he crashed into. Naruto had a few cuts here and there, but other than that he was completely fine. His battle guy completely torn. "I'm indeed done warming up, but I must say this was my favorite uniform and you must pay for ruining it," Naruto says as he powers up. He launches at Cold, throwing a right punch at him. Sending him flying. He shoots 2 Kai blast at him, sending him flying upwards. Naruto starts chanting Kamehameha. Naruto disappeared and appeared right above Cold. "Hi," Naruto shouts, sending Cold crashing into the ground. Naruto lands with a smirk looking at Cold body. "Did he beat him?" Yugito says staring at the two fighting. Just watch Yugito, it's not over yet, Goku says as he continues to watch the battle. Cold stands up breathing hard. Aight monkey, you're good, how about I show you my final form, he says. As he starts powering up. This caused Naruto to raise an eyebrow as Cold powers up. He screams and his skin starts cracking and finally bursted as a white light shine from his body, blinding everyone shortly. As their sights came back they looked in shock at what they saw. Standing there was Darth Cold, still short, but his muscles were now defined. He had horns going all around his head pointed upwards. Made it look like a crown. And it had black tips. Looks like you love playing dress up, Cold, and you don't seem to be any stronger either, Naruto says, pissing of the newly transformed Cold. I'll show you monkey, Cold says as he points his finger at Naruto and shot multiple death beams at him. Each one hitting him. 2 in the chest, 1 in his left arm, and 2 in both legs. Oh ho, seems like my aim was off. That was supposed to kill you, Darth Cold says as he laughs. Goku sees this and launches at Naruto, Yugito running behind him. Goku punches Cold away as Yugito picks up Naruto. Here Yugito catch, Goku throws Yugito a senzu bean. She catches it and takes off with Naruto as Goku fought off Darth Cold. As Yugito got a safe distance away she put Naruto on the ground. Naruto-kun, get up, you can't die, you're supposed to help me. She cried. Naruto was unconscious, the death beams taking its toll. Yugito looks at the bean wondering what to do with it. Until she thought maybe to have Naruto eat it. She then proceeds to feed Naruto the bean. A few moments later Naruto was up again. He looks around then looks at Yugito to see she was crying. Yugito-chan, why are you crying, Naruto asks as he looks over to see Goku still fighting Darth Cold. On second thought, I have a fight to finish, Naruto says as he gets up. But Yugito grabs him. Don't go, Naruto-kun, stay here with me, she says still crying. Naruto looks at her and smiles. Don't worry Yugito-chan, I'll be back, Naruto says and walks away towards Goku and Darth Cold. Goku-sensei, I'll finish him, Naruto says, stopping the fight between Goku and Cold. Goku smirk and nodded and heads back to Yugito. So you've returned, monkey. Hopefully you don't die as fast as before, Cold says with a smirk. HMPH, Naruto says as he started powering up. Ah, Naruto screams as the planet starts shaking. Lightning starts shooting down from the sky. What's going on, Goku, what's Naruto-kun doing? Yugito asks, trying to figure out what's going on. That Yugito is the turning point of this fight, Goku says as he grins knowing Naruto has this fight. Ah, Naruto continues screaming, his hair starts shooting up and down flashing yellow. His pupil changing color from black to teal and back. What are you doing, monkey, what's going on, Darth Cold said still not knowing what's going. Ah, Naruto gave his final scream and he jerked up and dirt shoots up everywhere. Darth Cold looks at Naruto as he noticed the change. Naruto hair was spiked up and it was golden. His eyes were teal with a deathly look. His aura went from pure white to bright yellow. HMPH, look at that. You're not the only one who can transform, Cold, Naruto says, his voice deeper than before. So what, you dyed your hair? You'll die by my hands, Cold says as he fire a death beam at Naruto. Naruto shift to the left as the beam passed him. He started walking slowly towards Darth Cold. He stopped when he was right in front of him. Wanna know a secret, Cold, Naruto says. Darth Cold didn't reply. Naruto leans in towards his ear and whispered. The truth is you'll die by my hands, Naruto says right after he knees Cold in the gut. Sending him flying away. Naruto fires a Kai blast at him. Exploding on contact. Cold crashed into the water. Naruto appears on top of the water and fires a barrage of Kai blast at him. Cold appears behind Naruto and backswings him away. Blood running from his mouth, his breathing harder than before. That's it, I've had it with you monkeys, he says in anger and fly higher into the sky. He point his left palm to the sky and with his right hand grabs his left wrist. Charging his attack. The ball of pure black and a red outline begins to form. Sparks flying from this ball of death. You'll all die right here right now. You think you can embarrass me, Lord Darth? I'll show you, take this. Darth Cold says as he launches his attack towards Naruto. Planet Eraser, Darth Cold shouts. Naruto raises an eyebrow at that then starts to prepare his next attack. Cold, you know this was my first real battle. I fought with death, you made Yugito cry. And you gave me a good battle. Too bad this is where you die, Naruto says as he squares his legs with his right hand he powers up a Kamehameha. And in his left hand he powers up a Gallic gun. He fires both attack as they combined into a Kamehameha gun. The purple and blue beams combining together and clashes with Cold's ball of energy. Both fighting for control. With one final shot Naruto powered more energy into his attack as it overcame Cold's, and to make sure he died, he powered even more as his attack rushes towards Cold. No, Cold yell as the attack hits him, launching into the sky, wiping him from existence. Naruto, Yugito, and Goku looked at the sky where Cold just was. The battle was finally over. Naruto drops his transformation. And Yugito ran towards him. Naruto turned to catch the running Yugito into a hug. "You did it, Naruto-kun, you did it, you won," she says as they held each other. Goku walks over and patted Naruto on the back. "Good job, Naruto, you really kicked butt. And for your first ever fight and came out on top. I'm so proud of you," Goku said, praising his student. Naruto lets go of Yugito and looks at Goku. "Thank you, sensei, it means a lot to me. Now let's finish the job and help the Namekians so we can get home," Goku says. A few hours later the Namekians were free and back into their homes. Goku and the gang were standing in front of the elder telling them their request. "So Grand Elder, we need one Namekians to be Earth Guardian," Goku said to the elder. Pincel, come here," the elder said as a child-looking Namekian walked over. "Yes, Grand Elder," Pincel says. The Grand Elder pats him on the head. "You, my boy, will be going to Earth with these 3 heroes and be their guardian," the elder says. "Yes, Grand Elder," Pincel says as he looked at the heroes. The group head outside and grab onto Goku as they disappeared. Back at Earth. Vegeta and Goku was chilling in Sasuke's house. Vegeta sitting on the couch with a smirk on his face. Sasuke sitting at the dining room table with an ice pack to his face as he looked badly beaten up. Goku and the gang appeared in the middle of the living room. Goku with a smile on his face. "Kakarot, what took you so long? That was supposed to be a fast and easy mission," Vegeta says to the newly arrived group. "Well, we ran into a small problem. His name was Darth Cold, he was part of Frieza's race," Goku says to Vegeta, catching Sasuke's attention. "What? That's impossible," Vegeta says. "It is possible, Vegeta-sensei. I was the one to kill him," Naruto says, causing Vegeta and Sasuke to look at him. "Explain now," Sasuke says as he wants to hear the story. Naruto smiles and started his conversation of what happened on Namek. 2 days later at the lookout. We find Naruto and the gang on top of the lookout with Mr. Popo. "Alright everyone, we are here for 2 reasons," Vegeta tells the group. Goku walks forwards and looks at Naruto and Yugito. "We are here to get the Dragon Balls working again. And also Naruto, you are taking her into the chamber to train. Yugito has 4 days left before she leaves. You guys will be in there for 2 days," he says, informing the 2 of the plan he and Vegeta came up with. Before coming they already told Yugito of the chamber and how it works great for training as time moves differently inside. They walk over to the chamber door and open it. Before they walked in, Sasuke stops them. "Make sure your girlfriend is strong to handle herself, Naruto. She can help us against multiple enemies," Sasuke says, getting a nod from Naruto as he walks in, the door closing behind them. They walk further into the chamber and down the stairs. After the final step, Yugito fell to her knees as the gravity pulled her down. She looks up to see Naruto perfectly fine. "So the chamber, yay, the gravity is much heavier than what it was out there. You'll have to get used to it, Yugito-chan," Naruto says as he sees Yugito struggling to stand. After a few hours she was able to walk again. "Alright, now that you can walk, we'll start with Kai manipulation. I want you to sit down cross-legged and close your eyes. You'll start to feel the energy that will be your chakra. I want you to let it go and search deeper and you'll find another small pool of energy. You'll grab onto it and pull it out," Naruto says, instructing Yugito on what to do. Yugito, following his instructions, sat down, crossed her legs and begins the process of finding her Kai. Naruto, knowing it would be a while, decided to follow suit and meditate. As Naruto closes his eyes, he opens them to find himself in a sour-looking area. "Where am I?" Naruto thought as he started walking around. After walking for a few minutes he finally came up to giant bars with a seal in the middle. As he walked closer he saw 2 red eyes appear out of nowhere. "So my jailer finally decides to visit me after a few years," the eyes said as it moved closer to show a giant demon fox with 9 tails. Naruto realizes what was behind the seal, voiced his thoughts. "You're the Kyuubi." Outside the chamber. Goku, Vegeta, Sasuke and Pincel was sitting on the lookout as they watched the Dragon Ball turn from gray to orange with stars in the middle. Each one with different numbers, all the way to 7. "So these are the Dragon Balls?" Sasuke asked, interested since it was his first time seeing them. Pincel looks at everyone to answer Sasuke's question. "Yes, I have made the Dragon Balls work again. But I changed one thing. Instead of just 1 wish it can now grants 2 as long as it's in its powers," he said, shocking both Goku and Vegeta. As they continued to talk, Goku, Vegeta and Sasuke sensed a powerful Kai energy entering Earth's atmosphere. They then look up to see, to their shock and horror, a Saiyan pod flying past them. Vegeta, quickly shaking out of his shock, told the 2 to follow him as he raced after it. He wanted to know what could be in a Saiyan pod as there was supposed to be no more Saiyans left. After flying they spot where the pod crashed into and landed right in front of it. The pod door opened and the person grabbed the outside to help pull him out. The person was tall. Shorter than Goku but taller than Vegeta. He had a fairly dark skin. His hair was red and spiked up like Goku's but wasn't as wild and it leaned towards the right side of his head. He was wearing a black top with two maroon lines going down the sides and around towards the back of his top to form a circle with two blue U's. His bottoms were also black with a maroon S etched on the outside of his right leg. His shoes were pointed and was just maroon. Around his waist was a red-colored tail. Vegeta, finally getting over his shocked expression, questioned the man. "Who are you? There are no way you are a Saiyan as the rest was wiped out by Frieza," he said to the mystery Saiyan. The man looks up and smirk. "Who am I? I am Shisui. Saiyan half-brother of Broly," he said, shocking the group again for the third time today. Vegeta in anger asks, "That's impossible, how is that possible?" The man thought for a second before answering the question. "So after Broly was born my father Peruga secretly slept with another Saiyan female. They had a kid and bam there's me," Shisui says as he walked closer to the group. "Now I must ask, who are you?" Shisui asked them. Goku walks forward with a smile and his hands behind his back. "Hi, my name is Goku, but you can call me Kakarot." The short man with the scowl is Vegeta and the kid is Sasuke. "Nice to meet you," this catches Shisui attention. Vegeta, as in King Vegeta he thought as his homeworld was no more. Sasuke then asked the newcomer a question that's been on his mind. "Are you enemy or are you peaceful?" This made Shisui smile darkly. "If you can beat me in battle I will join your side. But if you lose I will kill you and everyone on this planet for being too weak," which caused the three to change their mood to serious. "If it's a fight you want then, you got one Sasuke, you handle him. His power level isn't so high, so this should be easy for you," Vegeta says, causing Sasuke to smile. Finally he has his chance in a real fight like Naruto. He won't fall behind that easily. "If you think this will be easy, then you got another thing coming for you," Shisui says. Sasuke walks forward and drops into a fighting stance. "What's the best you can do?" Sasuke says. Causing Shisui to smiles. "This," he replied and powered up. His aura burst to life like dark red flames. "Ah!" he screams as the earth starts shaking. The more he powered up the more violent the earth began to shake. Lightning arc starts appearing around him as he continues to power up. He then stops powering up as his aura continues to flow around him, the lightning arc still around him. No way, his power level just shot up. He is stronger than Sasuke in just his Super Saiyan, Vegeta says as he earns a shocked look from Goku and a look of excitement from Sasuke. "So you are strong, but I must tell you. So am I," Sasuke says as he powers up. "Ah!" Sasuke shouts as his aura flashed to life. The earth once again shaking violently. Sasuke raises his power until he felt a barrier stopping his power from going further. "Ah!" With one final shout Sasuke breaks the barrier and his power level shoots up. Dust started flying up and gust of wind blew around him. When the wind stops and the dust settles, standing there was Sasuke in his Super Saiyan form. Which confused Shisui on what just happened. "Boy, what did you just do? Why did your hair just change colors?" Shisui asks out of curiosity. Sasuke smirks then explains. "Judging from the confused look on your face you haven't obtained this form yet. This is a Super Saiyan. A transformation a Saiyan can get from intense anger. And it's more of a need not a want type of thing," Sasuke says as he drops into his stance again. Following suit Shisui drops into his stance as well. "Doesn't matter boy, I will beat you anyways." The two Saiyans stared each other down, no one moving a muscle. And out of nowhere they launched at each other. They met in the middle, clashing with their forearms, fighting for dominance. Seeing as no one was gaining control they both jumped back and ran at each other. Throwing and dodging punches, Sasuke throws a right punch. Just as Shisui blocks it with his left arm. Sasuke, waiting for it, quickly leans to the right and throws a kick. Catching Shisui square in the jaw, knocking him away. Sasuke, trying to capitalize on the situation, flies after him, delivering an axle kick. Sending Shisui into ground. Shisui gathers himself and launch Kai Blast at Sasuke. He blocks them and Shisui launches at him for a straight punch. Sasuke, seeing this, blocks with both arms. Shisui then grabs Sasuke's head, pulling it down to knee him in the face. He then flips over him, still holding his head, and throws him away. He disappeared and appeared right next to Sasuke and flips forward and kicks Sasuke down towards the ground. Sasuke lands into the ground, making a crater. Shisui then flies downward at Sasuke at full speed with a fist aiming at him. His fist connects with Sasuke's gut, making him spit out blood. And Shisui backflips away as he watches Sasuke struggle to get up. "Vegeta, should we do anything?" Sasuke looks like he is hurt badly, Goku asks his best friend as they watch the fight. Vegeta, with a huge scowl on his face, nodded his head no. "Sasuke have to pull through. We can't join the fight unless he is about to die, remember. That's what Shenron told us. Not to get into Naruto's and Sasuke's battles unless we have to. So for now just watch. Sasuke isn't done yet," Vegeta said, having faith in his secretly favorite student of the duo. As Sasuke reminded him of himself. Sasuke now standing, breathing hard as blood was coming from his mouth. I admit you are strong. But that won't be enough. Hearing this made Shisui angry and he launches at Sasuke again and they clash in another battle of punches and kicks. Shisui blocks a punch from Sasuke, grabs his wrist, twisting it and delivers a kick to Sasuke's face. Since he was still holding on to him, Sasuke didn't fly away. Instead, Shisui pulls him forward and slams his knee into him. Still holding on, he punches Sasuke in the face. With one final pull, he tosses Sasuke into the sky and launch a barrage of Kai blast at Sasuke, each hitting him, blasting him higher into the sky. Sasuke then lands on the ground with a loud thud. He lays there as he was completely worn out from the ass-kicking he just received from Shisui. The song Unravel from Tokyo Ghoul starts playing in the background. Small talk with no bark. Sasuke. I should just destroy this planet now for wasting my time with you. That's it, I'll even have you watch as I kill your friends and family in front of you, Shisui says as he was getting bored of the fight. Sasuke, still laying on the ground, starts going through flashbacks. Repeatedly watching his older brother Itachi kills his family over and over again. Then finally something snaps in Sasuke. He slowly get up, anger now present on his face. His power level increasing fast. No, Sasuke whispers. What was that? Did you say something? Shisui asks. I won't let you destroy my friends and my planet. Sasuke yells as his power explodes out. His power increasing fast, approaching another barrier but quickly going through it. Sasuke's hair was becoming spikier than before. His muscle growing more. Lightning arcs started appearing around him. As the earth shook harder than before. As it stops, we now see an angry Sasuke standing in front of Shisui in his Super Saiyan 2 form. Back with Naruto. Yes, I'm the Kyuubi, the nine-tailed fox says to Naruto as he stared down at him. So this whole time you were inside of me, sealed away. I'll have a conversation with Gigi about this later. Now, as much as I'll love to stay and talk, I must go and finish training Yugito, Naruto says as he disappeared. Naruto opens his eyes to see an aura flowing around Yugito as she opens her eyes as well. Naruto smirks as Yugito was able to unlock her Kai. Aight, Yugito-chan, you seem to unlock your Kai. I will teach Kai Blast, Kai moves, martial arts, and how to fly. Prepare, as from now on training will be tough, Naruto says to her. Yugito gets up, excited to be learning from Naruto so she can grow stronger and protect people precious to her. The Kai flowing through her felt great as it felt calm and like an overflowing river. She felt like she had a lot of power. Naruto-kin, since you can sense Kai, I was wondering how much Kai do I have, Yugito asked, trying to see how much she had. Naruto looks at her, then begins to tell her. You have a lot of Kai, and thanks for the Nibi, you have more than enough a normal person would regularly have. But your power level is nowhere close to mine or Sasuke's. And it's even farther away from Goku-sensei and Vegeta-sensei, Naruto says, quickly bringing her back down to earth of how weak she was. If I was to scale us on a scale of power level. On a scale of 1 through 10, I'd say. Yeah, you are 1, Sasuke, and I would be a 5.6 and Goku-sensei and Vegeta-sensei would be a 10, Naruto says, making her mood even worse. Well, enough chatting. Time for training is now. How many shadow clones can you make, Naruto says, earning an eyebrow from Yugito. Disclaimer. I don't crying silently own the rights to Naruto or Dragon Ball. Currently we have Sasuke facing off against Shisui. This whole time Sasuke have been getting his butt kicked by Shisui this whole time. And now he stands here in Super Saiyan 2, anger all over his face. And this is where the battle continues. What's this? It looks like you transformed again, Shisui says in confusion. He couldn't sense Kai, so he had no idea how strong Sasuke just got. I don't know if I should kill you or not. But we'll find out at the end if you survive or not, Sasuke says, disappearing and appearing in front of Shisui, punching him in the gut. This sends him stumbling backwards as he struggles to breathe. He drops to one knee trying to catch his breath. That punch hurts like a bitch, Shisui thinks you himself as he was in pain from that single punch from Sasuke. He gathers himself and stands up. Seems like you've gotten stronger, this fight will become interesting now, Shisui says, then launches at Sasuke. He delivers a flurry of punch and kicks as Sasuke dodges them all. Fight me back, you coward, stop dodging and attack, Shisui says. This causes Sasuke to stop and Shisui to punch him in the face as he smirks. But to his surprise, Sasuke didn't get sent flying back. He just stood there, not even affected by the punch. Sasuke gives Shisui a devilish grin. And proceed to attack him. He drops down into a crouch and elbows him in the gut. Shisui stayed there frozen in pain. As Sasuke uppercuts him into the sky. Shisui goes flying upwards and Sasuke appears in front of him with a bored expression. Catching him by his face. As he was holding him, Sasuke fires a Kai blast directly to his face, knock him downwards back to the ground. Shisui crashes into the ground, leaving an impression of himself into the ground. Sasuke appears next to him with his arms crossed and kicks him away, sending him straight into a mountain. All Shisui felt was pain and knew he was having a battle of staying conscious. As he landed into the mountain, Sasuke appears above it. His left arm stretched out, palm out. And begins to power up an attack. Big bang attack, Sasuke says as he launches the attack towards Shisui, blowing up the mountain in the process. As everything clears, we see Shisui laying down unconscious. Sasuke lands and drops out of his transformation as Vegeta and Goku lands next to him. "Good job, Sasuke, you fought in your first fight. And won, and I couldn't be more proud as I am today. You lived up to your Saiyan pride," Vegeta says as he praises Sasuke of his victory. Goku walks over to pick up Shisui and they all flew off back to the lookout. As they landed on the lookout, Goku reaches into his pocket to pull out a bean and had Shisui wake up. Shisui, now conscious, looks around at the new location they were at. "So I lost, huh?" he says in disappointment as his pride was hurt from losing to a kid. Sasuke walks forward and offered him a hand. Shisui take it as he was helped up. "So a deal is a deal, I am now fighting for your side," he says as he smirk. Which causes everyone besides Vegeta to grin. "Would you mind explaining how did you survive planet Vegeta destruction? Before I get more pissed and kill you where you stand," Vegeta says in anger. Shisui turns towards Vegeta with a serious look. "So as I said, my father secretly had me. After I was born I was sent to a different planet. It was called Satura's before a few months ago." This causes questions from the group. "What happened? What made you leave?" Goku asked. Shisui's face produces a scowl as he continues his story. "My brother is what happened," which got a look of shock from everyone. "He came to the planet and killed everyone. It was a peaceful planet, but everyone there knew how to fight. But he was too strong. And before he could kill me I left and came here," Shisui says, finishing his story. "Well, you can stay with us, we can help train you. And you'll be strong enough to go against your brother. Knowing him, his next stop will be here as he wants to kill me," Goku says as it was nothing. Shisui smile, but he look at Sasuke. "What was that power you used during our fight? It made you way stronger than before," he asked. "That would be Super Saiyan 2. It's another transformation past Super Saiyan. Only way to reach this is to experience more pain and anger than before that you used to reach Super Saiyan," he says to Shisui. "Say Shisui, I will train you," Goku told the Saiyan, which surprised everyone at the lookout. "Accurate, why would you train him? He was just our enemy just a moment ago," Vegeta yelled, getting upset at Goku. "You heard him, he is on our side. And besides, he would be a great training buddy for Sasuke and Naruto. You saw how strong he was, he is stronger than both of them in their Super Saiyan form. Now take that and add a transformation to that. And he'll be more than enough for Broly when he comes back." Goku shared his reasoning to the group. Shisui smiles and agrees to Goku on him being his sensei. "Now at the moment we are waiting for our other student and his girlfriend to come out the chamber. We'll head in after and I'll train you," Goku told Shisui. "What's so special about this chamber?" he asked, and Sasuke begins to tell him about the chamber. 2 days later. The chamber doors open and out came Naruto and Yugito. They looked around to see the gang and a mystery person. "Hey guys, what's up?" Naruto says with a smile and waved to everyone. "How'd it go? She is much stronger, right?" Vegeta asked, hoping it wasn't a waste of time sending them into the chamber, and no results happened. "It went great, I thought Yugito-chan everything I could. I'd say she would be on par with Krillin that you told us about. And with Anibi she could match Piccolo," Naruto says, causing Yugito to blush. This earned a smirk from everyone as Naruto successfully trained Yugito. "Not to be rude, but who is that?" Yugito says, pointing at Shisui. Sasuke then goes on to retell the story of what happened while they was in the chamber. "Ha, he beat your ass, Sasuke," Naruto says in a fit of laughter. Sasuke, now seething, gets up and puts Naruto into a headlock. Naruto continues on laughing, saying Sasuke got his ass kicked. "Alright you two, we are heading back. Remember Naruto have to take Yugito back to her village," Vegeta says, amused at how carefree his students were. Everyone settled down while Vegeta, Sasuke and Yugito grabbed onto Naruto and disappeared as Goku walked into the chamber with Shisui. Hokage Tower. Naruto and the gang appeared in front of the Hokage, scaring the living daylights out of him. "Digi, we are here because it's time for Yugito-chan to go," Naruto said with sadness in his voice. Yugito looks down, heartbroken she had to go. The third finally gathers himself and looked at them seriously. "Okay Naruto-kun, you and Yugito can leave. But I promise if you ever appear in my office like that again, I'm gonna ban Ramen from Konoha for 4 months," he told Naruto. Naruto hearing this went from sad to horrified in seconds. "Okay Gigi, I won't ever do it again, please don't ban ramen. They are foods for the gods. You just can't do it," Naruto begged the third Hokage with tears in his eyes. This earned a laugh from everyone in the room. "Ike Naruto, I won't, but you and Yugito should leave soon. I'm sure her village is wondering where she is, the third said as Naruto nodded and left the office with everyone following behind. Yugito stopped, turned and bowed to the third and thanks him for letting her stay. As the group made it to the village gates, Sasuke and Vegeta bid them farewell. And Naruto and Yugito went on their way. As soon as they left, Sasuke got this weird sense of dread and he looked back to see Vegeta looking at him with a smirk. This caused Sasuke to fly after Naruto and Yugito screaming, "Take me with you," as Vegeta chased after him. "Oh Sasuke, time for some training," Vegeta said as he caught Sasuke and dragged him all the way back to Sasuke's house with an evil smirk. 2 days later, Goku appeared in Sasuke's house with Shisui. He looks around to see Vegeta chilling on the couch and Sasuke at the table with an ice pack to his head. "Man, why do I feel like I've seen this scene before?" Goku said aloud, catching the two's attention. "Get used to it, Kakarot, you'll be seeing a lot more of it," Vegeta says, smirking at Sasuke, causing him to pale. With speed that would make Guy seem like a snail. He appeared in front of Goku pleading. "Please Goku-sensei, don't leave me alone with him. I'll do anything, just don't leave me with him anymore." Sasuke starts crying at this point, which causes the other 3 Saiyans to laugh. After the laughter died down, Vegeta walks up to Shisui and told him everything that's going to happen. "Okay Shisui, you'll be coming with me to the Hokage to get you situated. You'll most likely be staying here. But we got other things to figure out, so follow me," Vegeta said as he left Sasuke's house heading towards the Hokage tower. "So Sasuke, what did I miss?" Goku asked with a grin. Sasuke looks at him before he gets up and leaves. "I'm heading out to train," Sasuke says, heading out the house. "Oh, I'll come with you," Goku said, getting all happy. "No," Sasuke yelled as flashbacks of him and Vegeta replayed in his head. Hokage tower. "So Hokage don't know we must get him situated," Vegeta said, making the third Hokage grumble on about more paperwork. "Okay, I'll let him stay with you guys. What rank do you think he deserves then?" "Vegeta-san," the Hokage asked as he don't understand the power system of them. "Make him a Chūnin, he is strong, but he is still learning. He would make a great leader. But he isn't ready to teach, so Chūnin works best from him," Vegeta says as he gets a smirk from the Hokage. "Alright, done," he replies as he grabs a headband and vest and toss it to Shisui. "Now Shisui, would you please leave me and Vegeta for a moment please? I must talk to him alone." Shisui nodded, then left the Hokage and Vegeta alone. "What is it you need?" Vegeta asks as he was too curious to find out. "Now Vegeta, I want you to join the Anbu Black," the Hokage says, earning a raised eyebrow from Vegeta. "If you're wondering why I asked you and not Goku, is because of your character. You seem perfect for it. Calm and collect, you think ahead and seem like you're a great leader. As for Goku, it's the complete opposite for him. Yes, he is a good leader, but his actions are too carefree. So what do you say, Vegeta?" the Hokage asked. After what he said, Vegeta had to admit he would fit it much better than Kakarot would. He also wasn't the best to teach some brats like Kakarot would be willing to do. "I'll accept Hokage Dono," Vegeta says. "But I must ask, what are your plans for Goku?" Vegeta asks. "I will make him his own team. He would be the leader and Shisui would be under him. As for now, they are the only members of Team Goku," he said. Vegeta, listening, couldn't help but agree that would be better for Kakarot. "I see, so since there are a few people who can use Kai, you'll most likely keep Naruto and Sasuke together as their teamwork is at its best with each other. You'll have a normal genin on their team as they can perfectly handle themselves, and they will have a jonin for a sensei. Even though they won't need the training, the jonin can focus more of his time into the normal genin, making that genin much stronger and at a faster pace. Meaning they'll be able to hold their own in a fight and not bring down Naruto and Sasuke." "I like where this is going," Vegeta said as he realized the Hokage's plan. "Yes Vegeta, you are correct. That was my plan. Which brings me to my next question. What mask would you like?" the Hokage said. Vegeta thought for a few moments before he told him. "I'd like a custom-made mask. It would be a devil ape with red eyes. I want the mask to be dark brown as well to help blend in with the dark. I'll need a seal in the mask because knowing my power, it will break with just a flinch. So I will need a seal to make it withstand that," Vegeta says, finishing telling the Hokage his idea for the mask. "That is doable. You may leave, Vegeta. Also, as for now, when you receive your mask you will be known as Devil Ape. And remember, no one must know your identity." The Hokage went back to his paperwork as Vegeta left his office. But Naruto and Yugito finally made it to Kumo, and Yugito had just finished telling the Raikage what happened. "So Raikage-sama, that's what happened after I left," Yugito says. The Raikage sat in silence as he put together everything Yugito just said. Yugito, being as you are okay, and I am grateful for your help, Naruto-san. Yugito, you will take a month break to train to get stronger so this won't happen again. And Naruto, you are allowed to stay the night here and leave tomorrow morning," the Raikage said as he dismissed them. "Actually Raikage-sama, there is something else," Yugito says, earning a look from both Naruto and the Raikage. I'd like to quit being a kunoichi for Kumo, she says, earning a gasp from Naruto and the Raikage to break his table in rage. Now why on earth would you want that? You are one of our best of the best, you can't quit now, the Raikage said, pissed off. Yugito, knowing this would happen, replies, no offense Raikage-sama, I love Kumo, but I feel out of place here. I want to be in Konoha where I feel accepted. And be with Naruto-kun, earning another gasp from Naruto. Hearing this pissed off the Raikage even more. Your reasons are selfish and I cannot agree to them. I decline your offer, the Raikage told them. This made Yugito tear up, and seeing that made Naruto upset. Listen here old man, I challenge you to a battle. This earned the Raikage to look at him and laugh. You battle me boy. No one can come close to beating me. And the only person who could died. The fourth Hokage, the Raikage said after he stopped laughing. This pissed Naruto off even more. Oh, so you're scared to get beaten by a 10-year-old, huh? Can't be helped I guess. I wonder how the news would take it, the Raikage too scared to spar with a 10-year-old, sounds perfect to me, Naruto says. The Raikage knew what Naruto was doing and it really wasn't working. But a challenge is a challenge. Okay brat, what do you want, he said, earning a surprised look from Yugito and a smirk from Naruto. If I win, Yugito-chan comes with me. But if I lose, I'll quit being a ninja for the rest of my life. Never to lift a kunai ever again, Naruto says. Inside he was grinning, not worried at all. Because to be honest with himself, he didn't need to be a ninja to fight people on Goku's level, he just had to protect his home, and this wasn't a problem at all. But he would put his whole career on the line for this one girl. Yugito Nai. He didn't know why, but he wanted her to come back, he wanted to be with her, and he wanted her to be happy. So if he must fight for her, he damn sure he'll give it his all. And if he loses, then it would be worth it, because no matter what. As long as you fight for the ones you love and the places you love. Losing a job didn't matter. But losing this one girl would make him sad. Truthfully, he known her for a week. But thanks to the chamber, he felt like he known her for years. And was not about to let that go. Aight Gaki, I'll agree to your fight, in 3 hours meet me at training ground 11. Yugito show him the way there. Also Brad, if you lose I don't want you to quit being a ninja. But you must leave Kumo, and you can never return to Konoha ever again. You can continue to be a ninja, but not for these 2 villages, the Raikage said as he added his own terms. Deal, Naruto says as he and Yugito left. As they walked out, Yugito let out a breath she didn't know she was holding. She took Naruto to her apartment and she sat at the table looking at him. Why? She asked, making Naruto look at her. Why what? He replied back. Yugito sighed and looked out the window as she see the streets was flooded with people. Why would you put your career on the line for me, she asked, still looking away. I don't know, to be honest. I just knew that you were happy back in Konoha. I want you to be happy. And the way the Raikage denied that just pissed me off, saying this made Yugito look at him, her face softens at that, and Naruto continues. I also don't want you to leave. I want to be with you. Since training in the chamber we grew closer and I started to have feelings for you. And if I have to put my career on the line for you, I'd do it over and over again just for you to be happy. Losing a job wouldn't matter to me. But losing you would completely crush me, Naruto said. This made Yugito shocked as she listened. She paused and looked down for a moment. I started developing feelings for you too, Naruto-kun. I know in the chamber it felt like years and I feel like I really know you. I would love to be with you. You're part of the reason I want to go back to Konoha. I don't have much here and I feel depressed being here. But being with you made all that go away. I truly felt at peace being by your side, so I want to be with you, Yugito told Naruto how she felt. Then I'll win for you, believe it, Naruto told her. Which causes her to smile. I know you will, Naruto-kun, I've seen you take out an whole army. You also trained me, I know what you're capable of, she says. You actually don't, Yugito-chan. This caused her to look confused at him as she listened on. What you saw wasn't even half my power. As you know, I have a transformation. What you don't know is I have 3 more after that, he told her. Yugito's face was shocked to believe he had so much power at such a young age as well. But she knows that the power is to protect this world from forces out of it. Also Yugito, when I win, I was wondering would you go out with me, Naruto said as a whisper while looking down, but still loud enough for her to hear. Fearing for a rejection, he just sat and waited. After a moment and still no reply, he looked up to see Yugito right in front of him. What surprised him next was she claimed his lips with hers. She then straddled his lap as they sat there and made out. After a few moments they stopped for air. I would love to be your girlfriend, Naruto-kun, she says as she claimed his lips again, starting another heated make-out session. After they was done, she gets up and walks to the door. She looks back at Naruto. Consider that another reason for you to win, let's go, we have a few minutes to get there, she said as Naruto hurriedly rushes out the door behind her ready for the fight to begin. Training ground 11. Vegito and Naruto reaches the training ground to see the Raikage and a mystery man next to him. With a small crowd that heard of the fight and appeared to watch their cage fight. I thought you would have chicken out gully. I see you have more muscles than you do brains to come, the Raikage told him as Naruto drops into a stance. Please, how could I not be here? To fight a cage and win. My reputation would shoot up, Naruto replies back, causing the Raikage to narrow his eyes at him. The mystery man walks in between him and announces the fight. My name is Killer B. I will be the ref for this battle. The battle between the Raikage and Naruto will now begin. The rules are simple, there will be no killing. And absolutely no below the belts. Other than that, begin, Killer B says as he jumps back away from the fight. Nobody moved, everyone eyed the two as they just stood there. Then suddenly Naruto rushed the Raikage. The Raikage, believing this would be over fast, just stood there with a smirk and lightning coated his body. He waited till Naruto was closer and swung his arm, planning to end this in one move. What happened next shocked everyone. Naruto blocked his punch with one finger. Naruto smiles before he cocks back his right arm and swung it so fast no one could see what happened. It connected with Raikage gut, sending him flying back so far into a mountain, knocking him unconscious. Naruto just stood there rubbing the back of his head sheepishly. I might have put too much power into that attack, he said, cause everyone to stare jaw-dropped at what they saw. One kid just took out their cage with one flipping punch. No one has done that before. Killer B, getting over his shock, quickly announces. Naruto is the winner, he says, and quickly disappeared to go check on the Raikage. Yugito appeared in front of Naruto and wrapped him in a hug. You won, Naruto, she said as she captured his lips with hers for a quick kiss. Of course, Yugito, I wasn't fighting for myself, I was fighting for you, he said as they walked to the Raikage office to wait on him. The Raikage's office. Naruto and Yugito waited a few hours for the Raikage to appear. He showed up bandaged up around his whole chest. Well, a deal is a deal, Yugito can go and won't be marked as a missing ninja. But I must ask to never, and I mean never, tell anyone what happened, he said as he signed the papers for Yugito to leave. Naruto and Yugito quickly left to start packing Yugito things and head back home. Back at Konoha. Naruto and Yugito came back to Konoha after a few days' journey and was now talking to the Hokage. So Yugito is not a ninja for Kumo and can now join us, Naruto told the Hokage. The Hokage grumbles, saying why is so many people want to join us and something about paperwork. Alright, she can join. Yugito, you will be placed as a Chūnin and you will be joining Team Goku. Which will be you, Shisui and Goku as the team leader, he told the two. Which shocked Naruto cause he just found out about this. Naruto and Yugito quickly left after she got her headband and vest. They made their way to Naruto house and realized they forgot that Yugito had nowhere to stay. Aight, Yugito-chan, you can stay in my room and I'll take the couch, I'm perfectly okay with that, he said, but Yugito had something else in mind. No, Naruto-kun, we can share the bed, that's okay. But if you try anything you might lose something precious, she said, causing Naruto to shiver as they climbed into his bed and fell asleep. It's been a few days and the gang has been seeing less and less of Vegeta. Knowing that he can take care of himself, they decided to go out to eat together. They all appeared at Naruto's favorite place to eat at in the world. They all chatted and ate peacefully, enjoying each other. Sasuke teasing Naruto on having a girlfriend. Some light arguments here and there, but they were enjoying each other. What they didn't see was a man in Anbu armor and a Devil 8 mask on standing on a light pole looking at them. Vegeta stared, not knowing he was smiling. Once again in my life I have a family to protect. And I will protect them with my life, he thought before he disappeared. Back at the group, Goku stopped eating and looked at the light pole Vegeta was just on. He smirks, then thought to himself. Have fun, Vegeta, he then hopped back into the conversation. What if Naruto has Rinnegan Saiyan in Dragon Ball, and thanks for watching my video till the end. If you enjoy this content, then do consider subscribing to my channel and leave a like if you guys need the next part, comment down, and thanks for watching the video and see you guys next video.